I need all that. Yeah. In the extra pockets, I need all that. Yeah. In the extra pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. Chameleons, they'll change for some change. The days ain't the same. Switch for the fame. Louis Vuitton, I'm in my bag. My memory gone, I've been hurt at. I ride like electric guitars, I be raging. Count big knots like yellow pages. I'm running like a race. Get in the way, bro, you got the aim. Blow you away the next day, you in the newspaper on the front page. Praying for forgiveness cause it happened on a Sunday. Back to the cash, rack after rack. So many racks that I sag. I just bought a bike, catch me doing wheelies in the back street. I go from a Meek Mill, put the dead in that serious. You try me, then you will. On my wrist, it's IC, no, it ain't no tip. My closet to a freezer, AP on the shelf. Everybody doubted me, they ain't give me no help. So all this money in my pocket, I'ma spend it by myself. I bet you never felt this pain I felt when mama had no money and them bills brought. That's when G money hit my cell. Next day would've f***ed up and ended up in a cell. Ended up in a cell. In the extra pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. Chameleons, they'll change for some change. The days ain't the same. Switch for the fame. Louis Vuitton, I'm in my bag. My memory gone, I've been hurt at. I ride like electric guitars, I be raging. Count big knots like yellow pages.
I want you to stay till I'm in
Right, come on. Brody said that these hoes nice. So what? Nigga, I show up. Codeine pull up. Nigga, you don't know nothing. You can get toe up. You can get toe up. Yeah. Bitch. Shit. Drugs in my cup. Mix it up. Yeah, yeah. 2 perkies now I'm fucked up. Someone get me up. Yeah, yeah. Just made some millions. G-Money said it ain't enough. Yeah, yeah. So I'll make 20 more M's. We gon' count it up. Yeah, yeah. Sorry in advance to these hoes, but I'm cuffed. Yeah, yeah. I got a girl. G-Money say that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, yeah. But that shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck. Yeah, yeah. Young nigga making it happy. Every day he go up. Yeah, yeah. Brand new Draco. Can't wait to use it. Ayo. Pull up in that miracle whip. All white look like some mayo. Ball like OJ Mayo. She dance for me, no tango. Remember I ride in the Grand Down, but now my wrist is a Range Rover. I'm coming, you ready and nice? Oh yeah, I just got some hair from your thigh. Oh yeah, she fucked all the L's on the block. Oh yeah, AP on my wrist, leave a shock. Oh yeah, but that's not a G shock. Oh yeah, tough talk got him shot. Oh yeah, hit the club, shut it down when I walk in there. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. Could a nigga ever prevent me from winning? Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. I just big back, kept the blue face while I grin. Yeah. Guns like the Western. Every day I wake up flexing. Spend 150 on my watch and had to text it. I don't wanna text it back, but I need to. Shit. Drugs in my cup, mix it up. Yeah, yeah. 2 perkies now I'm fucked up. Someone get me up. Yeah, yeah. Just made some millions. G-Money said it ain't enough. Yeah, yeah. So I'll make 20 more M's. We gon' count it up. Yeah, yeah. Sorry in advance to these hoes, but I'm cuffed. Yeah, yeah. I got a girl. G-Money say that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, yeah. But that shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck. Yeah, yeah. Young nigga making it happy. Every day he go up. Yeah, yeah. I said G-Money, I gotta tell you something. I got this cash, so I'm gon' buy it damn near every gun.
Damn, who called me at a time like this? Everyone.
G-Money say that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, yeah. But that shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck. Yeah, yeah. Young nigga making it happy. Every day he go up. Yeah, yeah. I said G-Money, I gotta tell you something. I got this cash, so I'm gon' buy it damn near every gun. He said every gun, yeah, every single one. I can be ready when these bitch ass haters and the devil come. Yo, Crush just said I am a beast. Oh yeah. You say I'm pussy where you are, what you eat. Oh yeah. You niggas specialize in starting internet beef. I'm not the one, the internet beef. That's how you catch RPs to your teeth. Pull up in a sprint of my money and me. She hop on my digit like a bunny to me. 25, but she keep it 100 to me. She tastes sweeter than buckets of honey to me. I been ballin' a nigga, I'm out of your league. In the studio working, I don't give a tea. Got a paddock, I'm falling in love with Philippe. Watch the Perkins sit down with a cup full of lean. Big guns go bang, bada boom, bada bing. I break all of the rules, but I'm still in the league. I feel like I'm a broom, I sweep her off her feet. Chopper masturbating, it a bitch like me. Has me levitating up the promethazine. My heart racing when I'm rolling off it. I be side chasing, I be after the grid. Got a bag aching when we up in the shit. Drugs in my cup, mix it up. Yeah, yeah. 2 perkies now I'm fucked up. Someone get me up. Yeah, yeah. Just made some millions. G-Money said it ain't enough. Yeah, yeah. So I'll make 20 more M's. We gon' count it up. Yeah, yeah. Sorry in advance to these hoes, but I'm cuffed. Yeah, yeah. I got a girl. G-Money say that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, yeah. But that shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck. Yeah, yeah. Young nigga making it happy. Every day he go up. Yeah, yeah. Just a thought, yeah. I told her I don't wanna cuff, she just a thought. Oh yeah, and get it off. G-Money told me yeah, it's time to run it up. I don't wanna fuck her, I told her it's just a thought. I don't wanna cuff her, I told her she just a thought, yeah. Bitch.
Should be drinking no lean, I'm already half dead. Give a fuck, I'm a gangsta, I'm thug. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Where they kicking my blunt with no briar? If I face me another, I die here. I'm just praying I make it till Friday. Either way, I'ma die with my pride. Fell in love with the color and parked out front. Bitch, wait till you see the garage. I done made me a promise, I'll fight back once. This time I'ma leave it to God. don't know if it's I don't know if it's smart I stay here. I don't know if I want that Maybach. I don't know if I find my way back. I ain't never gonna buy my way in. I ain't never gonna bow to no man. I don't care who the fuck you came with. I don't care what the fuck your name is. What?
My chrome unfindable. Like I did me a hit and I threw it away. Pop out that bitch and hit him in his face. We opened our doors in the summer. I took the roof off for the llama. I slugging that bitch with a llama. I'm sneaking outside like Osama. No, I'm richer than your favorite rapper. If I'm not a guy, kill my mama. Biggest house on the street. The first blacks hit like Obama. Okay, let's see that thunder. On the plane, we took drugs under. And my bitch add them like Yolanda. I'ma pick the drink up from the Fonda. Pop, 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 yeah, fuck 'em. I been twisting my fingers, I bang. And concrete, the game. Same nigga, just rich, I ain't changed. Same nigga, I'm towing that flame.
I'm the same old kid, but I gotta grow up now. I'm a grown up now. I've been having some long ass nights. One more long ass flight, I'm right there next to you. Damn, drive move up, my legs need room. Damn, I really could call this backseat.
I know all of my ex-hoes miss me. I was drifting, put a whole 16. I'm gonna clutch it, I don't do no wrestling. And my mouth diamonds look like a coupling. Put my bitch in ODG, free BG. We on TV, I'm making a movie. We on TV, I'm making a movie. Do rag on my head, it's the boonies. Fuck whooping his ass, he gon' sue me. I fuck it up fast and re-up. Sit drunk like I don't wanna be up. When we catch it on call for Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, that's my stream startup song. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. John in the chat. John, shout out John. MP. Clap that nigga. No, I'm just playing. But yeah. Hey, as you can see, we got a new game on board for the $20 for the super chats. I put 25 on here, but it's 5 super chats to open it. At least 5 or $5 or more. It's a Google Feud game. So what the game is I'm gonna just look up the shit, and it's got like a search feed, and we gotta guess basically the search feed on what it's like. Say if it's a John Bap, a whole ass nigga, then you gotta finish what that was going in with, or John Bap is, and Mando review tonight. We can do it after the stream, cause I got a lot of shit to react to. But yes, Mando review is tonight. I gotta do the session review too. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta do both of them reviews. But yeah. So we back, and that's the game for the awards. Awards, like it's a fucking award. Let's see some news that we got before we start reacting to shit. You know, this is gonna be basically a more reaction stream right here. And yeah, oh yeah, let me know. Hold on, let me know which one sound better, right now or right now. This is one comment for one for this. Comment a 2 for this. Let me know which one better. This is 2. This is 1. This one is better. Okay, for sure. This is the number 2. All right, so I guess we just look up some shit to hard says DC live action movie. Who the fuck is Robert Kirkman? Oh, let me see who's Robert Kirkman. Before I talk about this, I don't even know who that is. Robert Kirkman. That's a screenwriter. What did Robert Kirkman do? Oh, Invincible. Okay. They're eventful. Okay, we got some little bit of news right here. All right, so we're gonna start with some flash news, like get through the news real quick, and then we're gonna get to the reactions. MCU film news. Robert Kirkman says that Marvel live action movies are genuinely better than DC live action movies. Okay, let's see. Show more. Quote by him. There's still like things about Marvel that are relevant today, and the DC stuff is less and less relevant as time goes on. So you have to, in a sense, fundamentally alter what DC is built upon to make DC appeal to a modern audience, and therefore I think anyone that is doing a DC movie has an uphill battle ahead of them. I understand this take. The one reason why I understand this take is because I think he's trying to say that Marvel is, the MCU is coming out with like, well, let's just be honest. The MCU comes out with more movies each year. So, I don't know, maybe just think of the brand Brave New World, right? If we're thinking of Brave New World, then the story in that was a black man that used to be Cap, got treated wrong. I don't know for his skin color. I think because of skin color. And he tried to be the new Captain America, which I mean, I almost said Terrence. Fuck, y'all know who. And he tried to be the new Captain America, and he was a black man. And that basically, you know, he tried to like say the world wasn't accepting him in a way. So maybe, I think when I say understand, I mean I get what he's trying to come at. And if that's the case, then the latest things that have been on the MCU that's relevant today is MCU, and it's pushing the agenda. Now, the last pushed agenda movie from the MCU, I think I should be asking myself, is probably what's the last pushed agenda MCU movie, y'all? Let me see. No. You know what? Let's look at the last MCU movies. That's an idiotic take. I'm really trying to break this down, see what the fuck he talking about. So, Thunderbolts. What the fuck does Thunderbolts have to do with today's society? What the fuck is relevant about Thunderbolts in today's society? Family? That's always been relevant. So wrong. Fantastic Four, motherhood. That's always been in today's society. Well, that always been in society in general. I'm not getting what he's putting down. But nah, this nigga's dumb. This nigga's retarded. Yeah, this nigga's he's slow. I don't know what he's talking about. We got a better family dynamic with the Fantastic Four movie. Yes, I agree. I just don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about. I think this nigga is just trying to get with the MCU because he want a job. Or either that, or this nigga's dumb. He's not dumb. He said a dumb take. Just because you say a dumb take don't make you dumb. It's just a dumb take. And this seems like it's a dumb take. It seems like a stupid ass take. Stupid ass nigga. Snyder did so much brand damage. Holy. You know what? Hey, this could be a video because this is dumb as fuck. Hey, I didn't expect it to be this dumb, nigga. I just read it, I was like, okay. Then when you start thinking about it, it's probably the dumbest shit that's ever been not probably ever been said. Ever been said by Robert Kirkman. John Bell said, what's the real difference between the Justice League and the Avengers? Nothing. That's a good question. What's the real difference between the Justice League and the Avengers? That's an interesting question, John. I would say Batman. I'm trying to think. What do you mean by that? Real difference. I would say the real difference between the Justice League and Avengers, like they have the same goal, right? But who is there a Batman in the Avengers that could take out every Avenger? No. And that's willing to that's a difference. Aside from personnel, there is no difference. They're both superhero teams that fight large scale enemies. Yeah, I can't really disagree with that. I can't really find no. If we're not going personnel, then now ideal, but does the ideal go with personnel? Because I think the Avengers and the Justice League ideal is different, or ideology is different. I don't think it's the same because of Batman, mainly. Mainly because of Batman. Mainly because of that nigga. I would have, yeah. I think the ideology is a little bit different. Like if you look at what's that nigga name? Let's look up something. Batman. um. Hmm. 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 I know I ain't trying to get clapped. I ain't gonna show that much. Yo, let's turn this shit down. Fuck. That shit loud as fuck. Like, in this fight, right? They're fighting Prince Prince has a Batman album. He does. He does. They call me off guard. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Prince reactions on the way. But Prince does have a Batman album. For the 89 Batman. Yes, that's true. Except for the person that doesn't know that. So the reason I brought this up was because what is this? Let's just look at the scene real quick. Maybe let's look at the band. $19.99. 1999 album was fire. Can't wait to react to the next Prince album. I think Purple Rain. I gotta watch the Purple Rain movie before Purple Rain though.
I want you to see your adopted homeworld bow down before me. Only then will I allow you death's sweet release.
Do that nigga.
Dispose of these annoyances.
Like, okay, that's one example, right? Justice League, John Bap got. Sometimes they gotta work with their biggest enemy to take out another super god threat. You know, I would say the biggest difference between Justice League and the Avengers is now the Avengers have to take on Thanos. Let's compare the villains real quick. Marvel, MCU. Well, Marvel, MCU. Avengers. Villains. List. Okay, of course you got Thanos, you got Ultron, you got Kang the Conqueror, you got Loki. Okay. That's big. I said it's a big 4 right there. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Let's look up Justice League villains. Got Darkseid. Got what's that? Montour. A godlike entity capable of consuming entire universes, serving as an instigator of some of DC's most catastrophic crises. Jesus Christ. You got Starro, a giant alien star, which is dumb. You got Perpetua. I think that's how you say that. I don't know. The Primordial, creator of I fucked that word up. Creator of the multiverse who seeks to reshape reality to her own liking. DC villains more weirder, my nigga. Primordial. I'll say that right. Anyways, I would say differences. Avengers villains are more realistic. I don't know. DC villains look more like what the fuck is I'm looking at, you know? But yeah. So yeah. Wrong pronounce. Yeah, I know that I'll pronounce that shit wrong as fuck. Chicago education. QG read like E-man. Nah, hold on. Hold on, Reeves. Hold on. Nah. It's a difference. I know that word, this word says artificial, nigga. It's a difference. I just get fucked up on certain words. Artificial intelligence, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I just get fucked up on certain words that I ain't never seen before, nigga. Like that. This is Primordial. I know that's Dow. The end of DIAL is Dow, and that's Prime, but there's an O in there. So I said Primordial. I don't fucking know. Fuck you. Alright, what am I at here? So yeah, that was some stupid shit, you know. That was stupid shit this nigga Robert Kirkman said, and I think he shut his mouth. That's why I'm at with it. Yeah, I reacted to this. I got this video. These Knicks fans. Why they got this nigga next to two nuns? Hold on, let me see. D. Is that an I? Is that two I's next to the U? Primadul? Ain't no way that's how you pronounce that shit. I know I'm wrong on that. Ain't no way that's how you pronounce Primadul. Ain't no way. Primadio. So it is dull. Because that's pool. Yule. Primadul. Primadial. I don't know, bro. I have to get it right. You use Google to help pronounce it. Gen Z that can't use tech. You know, Reeves, you are right. You is right. I can. You are right at that. What was the word again? What the fuck was the word? Is it right here? There you go. Let me see. Here you go.
Primordial.
Primordial. I would have never got that, nigga. Primordial? Oh, primordial. Primordial.
Primordial.
Primordial. Hey, the more you know. I guess I ain't deserve it. I ain't get it right. Primordial. Got you. Primordial. I never heard that fucking word before. Primordial. What does primordial mean? Let me see. Primordial means existing from the very beginning. Oh, wow. Or constituting the foundational origin of something. I never knew that. I never knew this word. Everything's low for some reason. Except your voice is fine. Oh, let me turn it up. Oh, you didn't hear the claps? Spelling bee. Hey, I should really change that. I should really change that game to a spelling bee game. Spelling bee. Oh shit. Yeah, that would be funny. All right. I'm just reacting to shit that I see on there. It's better. Knicks fan reportedly chased down and tried to attack the Spurs, but yeah, I reacted to all this shit. It's on my. If you join my memberships, I reacted to all this Spurs and them tracking down these niggas. Like, they got the saxophones. Fucking saxophones. Yeah, they gonna do what they do. It's whatever. Alright, James Gunn responds to random user complaining about Supergirl's ears being pierced. Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. What the fuck is wrong with people, bro? Like, whatever. Fuck it. Alright. James Gunn says, as explained in Superman, the same way she gets drunk, she goes to a planet with a red sun. Not to mention, she was raised on a chunk of Krypton, so didn't even experience superpowers until her teens. Oh, I should have read this first. Wait, this was the James Gunn what he responded to. Wait, if Supergirl's skin is bulletproof, how does she have ear piercings? Is that a good question, or is it just a dickhead question? I don't know what type of question that is. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, like what? Who cares? But like when you kind of think about it, it's like, you know, it's kind of weird. Only a nerd would ask that question. You got a point with that. You got a point with that. You got a point with that. Back to this. Yeah, so only a nerd would ask this question. I agree with John. These fanboy gives me secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, I feel you. Secondhand embarrassment. This is just, I don't even, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't even want to, okay, let's buy into the nerding out, right? Okay. His response is basically she gets drunk, she goes to a planet with a red sun. Not to mention she was raised on a chunk of Krypton, so didn't even experience superpowers until her teens. I don't understand none of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand even James Gunn's explanation. So what it do was she could put her earrings in. She can get her ears pierced like when she was younger. Like, what? Oh, okay. No. Oh, when she's away. Okay, so when she's away from the sun. Or is he being sarcastic? Is James Gunn being sarcastic? This is why I'm trying to. I don't understand this shit, nigga. You got this nigga nerd asking nerd ass question about her ears being pierced. You got this fucking James Gunn putting his explanation that don't even need to be explained, but his explanation, if I'm reading into it, it's fucking kind of dumb. This is dumb. This is all dumb. This is making me dumb. How the fuck were supposed to even know that acting like it was common knowledge? Who cares though? If ear piercing break your immersion in a universe with gods, magic, and interdimensional portals, hey, you feel me? Hey, you feel me? Hey, come on. Oh, I made up for that. Yeah. All right. Portals. The issue might not be the film. I agree. I agree with this comment. This is actually the best comment. That is actually the best comment, nigga. We got fucking universe with fighting with gods and shit. Hey, this is a good one. Hey, this is a good thing to pivot to. Best Supergirl. Or sexiest Supergirl. Okay. I'm not looking at the bottom. I'm more looking at the top. They edited that Millie Hancock. Jesus Christ. Going off the photo, I'll go to Millie. But that's an edited photo, so I gotta go to something else. Melissa not bad. From the Supergirl CW. The Flash Supergirl not bad. I like that Flash Supergirl suit. I'm not gonna lie. The Flash Supergirl got the best suit. That's definitely the best suit. But are we choosing it off like the Supergirl or like we gotta put all together, right? Like, does the suit count? We're going off everything, huh? If we're going off everything, what the fuck is Lois in Smallville with the fucking blue shirt? What is this? What the fuck is this? What even is this in 2007? That shit is trash. The best looking Supergirl at the top, I would have to go with this is hard. Okay, process of elimination. Who would not go with? Alright, cancel out Laura. Millie Hancock cancel out too. Call me crazy. I'm gonna go with Helen. I'm gonna go with Helen Slater from 1984. Give me Helen Slater. I like her. I like how that look. I like that. They all looking good looking. Oh, I was going with like the best, looking Supergirl. They all good looking, but which one is the best looking Supergirl? I'm gonna go with Helen. I'm gonna go with Helen. That was nice. So John, you want Melissa? Okay. I love when James Gunn takes the time out of his day to do this. Ah, Jesus Christ, get this out of my face. TMZ. Exclusive. Stephon Diggs ordered to explain to a judge how he knows male sexual assault accuser. Hey, dog. Why does this nigga always end some shit? Why is this nigga always in some shit? Always find his way in some shit. When Stephon tell you to party, you gotta say no. Lobo is interested. You know what? I didn't want to watch this clip because I wanted to, you know, wait until the movie come out. But nah, fuck it at this point, right? All right, let's see how this look. Oh, you gotta use SA. Oh, well, that's too late, nigga. All right, let's see what this is.
He's an immortal with a god complex. Killed off his entire planet. Not a fun guy. Hey.
3 more of whatever you call that shit. I'm looking for a brigand. Goes by the name of Drum Baxton.
He's looking for brigands.
Bastard.
No.
Red mohawk. Dead left eye.
Nigga sound like Jason Momoa. He just playing himself.
So weird.
Tassili. No. I know he was here. You're saying he wasn't.
I'm gonna go.
He look good.
Are you calling me a liar? No. Well, I am.
He's an immortal with a god complex.
Okay. Did they release this thing? What is this? Okay, it's a clip. Okay. Oh, they didn't killed off his entire planet. I didn't even know that. I mean, I like how he look. He look cool. You know, he talk cool. You know, just like how he's supposed to talk. He got the jacket on, just like Lobo. Everything look cool on him, bro. I'm not mad at it. Nitpicking wise, the jacket could be a little bit sharper, a look a little shiny. You know, look, you know, a little bit, you know, pop out more. But that's really it. It's Lobo, my nigga. Like, I can't, and the nigga look like him. So it's like I can't say the nigga need to look more like Lobo. Nah, the nigga literally looks like Lobo outside of life. You just gotta paint the nigga gray. And that's what they did. And he looked just like that nigga. So, and that's his real hair. That's the funny part. That's his fucking real hair. They just dyed it a little bit probably. And just pushed it to the side a little bit. And then they made it like that. But yeah, this is a good, accurate version of Lobo. This is like a good scene. Nothing out the ordinary, but whatever. For the grade the scene, I'll give it, just from what I've seen out of 50-second scene, I don't know, C+. I don't fucking know. Alright, it didn't give up that much. Okay. I know it's another Superman clip out there. Well, they're keeping with the lore of Lobo destroying his own planet. Yeah. So I didn't know he killed his entire planet. So that's something new to me. So he should be a fucking badass. That's what I'm taking out of this. He should be a fucking badass. And you know, it would be good to see. I didn't think about that. It would be good to see a Lobo little story in here. Throw a little bit of Lobo story in here. You know, maybe make us feel a little bit for Lobo or not, but just give us something story wise. So yeah, rather than just, you know, make it a basic superhero movie about this, that, and the third. You know, throw a little shit in there that's different. So yeah, that's what I say. I can't really get that much out of this clip. Cesarnia was his home world. Expect to see a HBO series of Lobo. Yeah. Yeah. Revis, you might be on point with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said that isn't Jason Momoa anymore. That's dead ass Lobo right there. He's honestly the closest we've gotten to J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man at J. Jonah Jameson levels of comic book casting. When Lobo speaks, he almost sounds like the Lobo from Young Justice. Clip shows off a lot of personality. Looks good. Yeah. Lobo look nice, bro. Lobo look nice. Look at these niggas. New York had more fans arrested last night than they had points in the fourth quarter. Who be coming up with this shit though? Nah. Who be coming up with this shit? Who be coming up with this shit? Bro, that is some funny shit, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The jokes make theyself. The jokes definitely make theyself. That's actually funny. That's funny. Okay, here we go. With Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg aims to prove he's still the king of the summer box office. The film carries a 115 million budget and is projected to open with 35 million at the domestic box office. Sources believe the movie will need to earn 300 million globally to be profitable. Oh, it's gonna get 300 million globally. It's gonna get that, nigga. That's good. It's getting that to get profitable. Yeah, it's getting that. Okay, so the film carries a 115 million budget. That's not even terrible for nowadays. Like thinking about it nowadays for movies, 115 is all it is. I'm kind of shocked that it's just 115. 35 million at the domestic box office. So is this 35 million the domestic box office? Okay. There you go, Willie. Is Disclosure Day coming out around the Odyssey, or is it different times? When does Disclosure Day come out? Disclosure Day. When does it come out? June 12th. Oh, what the fuck? Nigga, that shit is in fucking... That shit this weekend, nigga? Disclosure Day come out this weekend? I never knew that. And when does the Odyssey come out? It come out this month, don't it? Okay, come out next month. Hey, glad I got that AMC shit. Got that AMC shit. Let's go. So I get to see I get to see Disclosure Day for free. That's nice. I think Disclosure Day gonna be a better movie. Because like we kind of know what the Odyssey is about already, but Disclosure Day has the opportunity to kind of blow our minds with what the fuck they gonna do. But I mean, looking at Steven Spielberg, right? And after this, we're gonna get to the reactions. But looking at okay, we're out here. But looking at Steven Spielberg, man, it came out with E.T. Yeah, GG's. Came already. Yeah, this is gonna be a good movie. Yeah. Yeah, this movie's gonna be better. Yeah, Disclosure Day is guaranteed about to be better than the Odyssey. Disclosure Day is gonna be a better movie. It is. Which movie would I pay to see? The Odyssey. But I think Disclosure Day gonna be better. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, bro. Wonder Woman will return for season 2. Okay, I know we know that. Let's see what we got.
Bit of a stretch. More Simon and Trevor, more entertainment stories, and also some new things that we didn't quite get to explore. And I know I'm being vague, but I don't want to get in trouble with any of my bosses.
One thing that I'm excited is to see where is Josh Gad?
Lizzo.
Where is he? He's somewhere just floating. So I'm excited for that and to see how Simon's character, Wonder Man, progresses.
There's so much fun to be had in whatever crazy...
Oh, Dustin Daniel Creighton is really on every fucking thing, bro. Gee, they really believe in this nigga.
Journey they're gonna go on next together, but I also think
they put them on every product,
both in Simon Williams, but also Trevor Slattery, to get to know them more and to understand their past.
But I'd love to have him visit other planets.
Interesting. She looked like a referee in the 80s boxing match. Wait. she like the referees in the wrestling matches too. Remember them old Vince McMahon matches? Alright, but yeah. So yeah, I'm ready for Wonder Man season 2. Wonder Man season 1 was good. It was better than Daredevil, tell you that. But yeah, I'm ready for Wonder Man season 2. So let's ride. I'm for it. And with that being said, let's get to these reactions. I don't know if there's any new trailer reactions that's out. Y'all let me know if there's any new trailer reactions out. But I'm about to just react to shit that have on my watch later shit. And we're gonna have fun with this. Now, the first thing I'm gonna react to is this Hellraiser scene. Because I seen it. And I was like, fuck it. And plus, it's on the thumbnail. So yeah, let's react. This video is called The Scariest Depiction of Hell in a Movie. Hellraiser Judgment Club. I've never seen this movie. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see how this is.
Into your car. Why?
I never. How do you know?
Please.
Start it over.
2001, you lured little Courtney Redliff into your car. Why?
I never. How do you know?
Please. Let's save ourselves the time and you the considerable pain by answering the questions honestly. Clearly, this is a place where the rules of your world do not apply. And obviously, I am a man for whom pain is nothing more than a common currency.
He got slashes all over his face.
I will spend some on you, if you like.
I'd seen her at the playground before.
Oh, this nigga's this nigga's a PDF. Fuck. Ah.
Myself.
I understand.
I was just trying to help.
Yes, yes.
She had blonde hair, long, and it was in a ponytail. I'd never seen so much blood from a little creature.
I'm quite the busy bee with you, Mr. Watkins.
What about my reward?
First of all, you will meet with the assessor. He will look over your pages, pass on his findings to the jury, and we'll go from there. The assessor will be with you shortly.
Like, what is it? Like, what is they in? Like, I'm guessing they in like hell. Is this hell? I'm guessing this is hell. So it is depiction of hell. So he is in hell. So this nigga is in the chair, locked up in hell, and waiting on his. He's waiting on what the fuck is gonna happen to him, and they getting all the information. They're gonna bring it to whoever the fuck they gonna bring it to. Oh, okay, gotcha.
The assessor will be with you shortly.
A little bit down. Gotta cut it a little bit down because copyright shit. Fuck is that? What the fuck? What a fat ass nigga. They're like him.
Tears of children.
Is that, what? Wait. What did I click on? Wait. Wait, what is happening? Is that him? It is him.
Tears of children.
Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh. Eating a paper? So he put the tears of the children on the paper they typed up about him and his sickness, and then the depiction of his self came in and ate it. Wow, that's crazy.
What?
Okay, I got a warning, so I'm gonna stop this video. I got a warning, so I'm gonna stop it. Let me click to it. So I didn't even know that. Fuck. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta stop that. Yeah, I gotta stop this. Yeah. I feel it though. I don't know. Kind of skip to the end, see how this shit ends. It's looking like he just. If I play at no volume. You know what I can do? Well, no, that's too late. Play at no volume, I guess. I already know he eating it. He ate the shit. And he threw it up in a bucket. And it's going in a tube. Okay. And he left. And the hook is being put. What the fuck did I just. Hold on. What? Alright, whatever, bro. What the fuck did I just watch, bro? What the fuck is this? Somebody said the guy straight up stole the show. It reminds me of the one Christopher Lee phrase. You may be in a terrible movie, but you're not allowed to be terrible in it. That's the scariest depiction of hell in a movie. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And I'm not trying to get a strike. So we're gonna go to the next shit. That was weird. That was fucking weird. I will tell you this. That is the weirdest depiction of hell I've ever seen. I will give it that. That is for sure the weirdest depiction of hell I've ever seen. Next. That is for sure the weirdest depiction of hell I've ever seen. I'll give it that. What the fuck did I just watch? I didn't go offline, did I? I think I did for a little minute. Bro. Let me check my shirt. I shouldn't have reacted to that shit. I should have knew. You're still live. Okay. So did it catch all of that? Okay, so it did catch all of that. Okay, because it say warning up here. That's why I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. All right, it's gone. All right, the warning's gone. Never again. Never again, Felix. Never again. So let's go react to something else. That shit was weird, nigga. That was fucking weird, bro. That was some weird ass shit, my nigga. They got an alternate ending of Homelander when Scorched Earth in the boys' finale. Let's see what the alternate ending is. It might probably made it on YouTube, but let's see if it's better than they bullshit.
Wow. Absolutely spectacular. Let's give a big round of applause for our brave little heroes, shall we?
Now fucking kill him!
Oh no, you got me. I'm pinned. Did you really think the same parlor trick would work on a god twice?
Yeah, that's how he should have been moving. Just edited that clip.
Butcher, I'm going to let you live. Again. Just so you can bear witness to my ascension to godhood.
Yeah. Should have went like this. I'm more with this.
I have assembled the most powerful telepaths across the country. I know exactly what every single one of you is thinking right now. And I have to say, I'm baffled. Why did so many of you believe that little broadcast just now without a single shred of doubt? Am I not a godlike presence in your hearts? To all of you who doubted me, I know exactly where you are. I will eradicate every single threat to our new nation and lead my true believers into the light. Remember everything.
Yeah, I wanted him to go off on everybody, you feel me?
No, please, sir. Fucking bugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's hovering there.
I'm watching a AI version of a better ending than The Boys. It's crazy. Moshi Moshi.
You wanted a savior. Here I am.
And my thing is, bro, you could have did all this. I'd rather this be the ending, actually. Now thinking about it.
Keep smiling, America. Big brother is watching.
But that's funny. That's funny, Monica. That is funny. That is funny. Hey, this led to this. Fuck it, we might as well watch this next. But yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I actually enjoyed that. That was better than the entire Boys season 5. That little one shit. Bless me. But yeah. Boys ending sucked. Bad. I got my reaction on my YouTube channel if y'all want to check that out. What y'all thoughts in the comment section about that trash finale. And this is better. Peace. Alright. So this is an hour long though. Fuck. This is an hour fucking long, my nigga. That's too long, bro. I can't even lie. Right now, no. Right now I'm not feeling that. Watching an hour long. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I wanna watch it. Fuck it. Let's do it, right? Alright, so this for the hip hop fans out there. Jay-Z versus LL Cool J beef documentary. I didn't even know they had a beef. Y'all ready? This is an hour long. It's about to be a long reaction. Should I get into my bubble for this? Let me get into my hip hop bubble. Gonna take a minute me to get in the hip hop bubble. Hold on, there ain't nobody right there right now, but it's gonna be somebody in a minute. Just wait on it. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm Invisible Man right now. I think that's his name, right? Invisible Man. There we go. How we up? All right. So I'm in my hip hop bubble. So me kind of go make the camera kind of adjust. There we go. That's a good adjustment. All right. So yeah. Jay-Z versus LL Cool J beef documentary. Let's get into it. Queens versus Brooklyn. Brooklyn's finest. Shout out Jay the God. I think he's from Queens. This should be good. Let's see. I have no idea why they was beefing, so let's go.
See, if anybody wanted a problem with me, they would have let people know.
I'm the best. I'm telling you, I'm the greatest. Well, one of the greatest. I don't want no problems, hell.
I think it's double audio. Hold on. Give me a minute. Got a lot of audios in here. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just mute that.
Watch your mouth. Don't ever step out of line. LL Cool J, greatest of all time.
In the world of hip-hop, every generation has a king. In the 80s and early 90s, few names stood taller than LL Cool J. Def Jam's first superstar. A rap pioneer who helped turn hip-hop into a global movement.
That sound good to y'all? Like this? Hold on,
one of the first.
Let me know if that sound good to y'all.
With the steady growth of the genre, more and more artists of the newer generation were coming for the crown L was defending. Hip-hop is a very competitive genre, and some rivalries stem from poorly documented incidents and grudges. That was the case with the then up-and-coming rapper Jay-Z, with whom L would later compete over legacy, power, and respect. Today we're breaking down the history of LL Cool J's beef with Brooklyn's finest Jay-Z, from hidden tension and industry politics to an all-out lyrical war between two hip-hop heavyweights.
I hate this nigga voice that's talking already.
So without further ado, let's get right into it. The beef goes all the way back to 1985, when LL Cool J was 17.
1985.
And Jay, who at the time was known as Jazzy, was still in high school and about to turn 16.
So
Jay was 17.
He was 17. LL Cool J was 17.
Was known as Jazzy, was still in high school and about to turn 16.
So they was both around the same age, okay.
And was the first artist signed to the label Def Jam Recordings in 1984.
Okay.
The single I Need a Beat had sold over 100,000 copies by the time he met Jay.
Okay.
And he was about to make history again with his debut album Radio, which was scheduled to be released on November 18th, 1985.
Okay.
He actually dropped out of high school to pursue a music career. A lot of people, including Jay, wanted to be just like him. L was highly respected in the game, even back then, seen as the leader of the new school, and Jay at the time was looking up to him. L was one of the reasons he started rapping. The way these two met was at a city rap concert, in which Jay
That nigga always been ugly.
was participating. As one of the contestants, he was allowed to spit a verse in front of LL Cool J, who served as a judge, since he was one of the very few people in the rap industry that had a record deal. And even at the beginning of his career, he had a reputation for being very cocky and arrogant. Someone who was not only looking down on everyone else in the game.
The young LL Cool J look like somebody, but I can't put a name to it.
But especially all the up-and-coming rappers who were trying to get a record deal. As if in his eyes, he was the only one that was worth being signed to a record label. At least that was one of the many complaints about him. Jay wanted to be an artist as well. That was always his dream. So he was excited to spit a verse in front of one of his idols. But he was very amateurish back then. L laughed in his face and mocked him for being whack. And Jay was hurt. This moment basically started their whole rivalry.
And you laughed at that nigga face, and then you said that nigga was trash. Hey, sometimes niggas gotta laugh in niggas' face and call they shit trash and be honest with them, bro. Hey.
Cause Jay took it personal and swore to himself that one day he'll be better and even surpass him. But back then it was very hard to get
if they shit was trash.
Music. There wasn't too much money in hip hop at the time, and options were limited. You couldn't just blow up overnight and become a rap superstar through a viral moment. Everyone had to wait for their turn, but no one wanted to sign him. That's why he started selling cocaine in '88. And that's how he supposedly got the money to start his own record label years later.
So he did sell cocaine.
He tried making a name for himself by approaching big names in the industry and challenging them into rap battles. That's how he met his mentor, Jazzo.
I always felt like he didn't, sell coke and all that type of stuff, but yes, he did. I guess he did.
Whom he would collaborate in '89 on the song Hawaiian Sophie. Things got heated when
OJ
dropped this album Word to the Jazz a month before the release of LL's album Walking with a Panther. Cause one of them stole the idea of adding a panther to the cover from the other. L had been promoting the album Walking with a Panther for almost a year before it came out. They both incorporated identical styling, posing with heavy gold rope chains and matching gold finger rings. So who was biting whom? The covers caused a lot of controversy.
Jay-Z was copying LL Cool J. If LL Cool J was marketing it before him a year before.
The photo shoot for LL's album happened before the release of Word to the Jazz, but Jazzo was promoting his album by walking through the Marcy projects with a panther. It could also just be that Jay and Jazz wanted to get on LL's nerves. So who knows? Jay was featured on the back of the album cover, cause Jazz wanted to promote him as much as possible.
Oh, so wait, his name was Jazz at first before Jay-Z? Never knew that.
That's why he put him on Hawaiian Sophie, and then again in 1990 on the song The Originators. By that time he had already sharpened his skills and impressed people with his fast-paced flow. One of them being the legend Big Daddy Kane, who tried to help him make a name for himself. He learned a lot from them as far as rapping goes and improved his flow and lyrics. In the late 80s,
he learned that from Big Daddy Kane.
The chopper flow, which is basically the triplet flow, rhyming super fast. And Jay was doing the same. Back then, Kane and LL were competing for the #1 spot, along with rappers like Rakim and KRS-One. Everyone had their own unique rapping styles, and Jay became Big Daddy Kane's protege. In 1990, he took him on BET's Rhapsody, where he kicked the freestyle, and that was actually his first TV appearance. And from there, he took him on shows and let him perform live to slowly build a following, battling pretty much every MC he got to hang out with, getting better and better.
He owned Big Daddy Kane a lot. Well, that's what I just got out of this. He owed Big Daddy Kane a lot. Big Daddy Kane really put this nigga on. But he got the money. He did his own thing. But Big Daddy Kane saw that and he helped him out.
Meanwhile, L was getting ready to release his 5th studio album, 14 Shots to the Dome. He had already dropped 4 classic platinum and even multi-platinum albums. Radio in 85, Bigger and Deffer in 87, Walking with a Panther in 89, and Mama Said Knock You Out in 1990.
Mama Said Knock You Out.
He was working on his 5th project. One of L's biggest fans was Jay's uncle, who he would always tell that one day he'll be better than him. And his uncle would always shut it down, telling him to stop dreaming. Jay had made up his mind. He wanted to be a bigger and better rapper than LL, and he wanted to prove it to everyone. In 92, he was desperately looking for him in New York, because he felt like his skills were advanced enough to compete with him. He was ready to battle and embarrass him the same way L did to him in 85.
Oh, wow.
And L at the time was known as the Battle King, after coming out victorious from his feuds with Kool Moe Dee, MC Hammer, and Ice-T.
Okay.
Jay, his rhyme partner Source Money, his mentor Jaz-O, his manager Damon Dash, and DJ Clark Kent spent the better part of 92 hunting down LL, looking for him everywhere in New York in order to challenge his title.
Okay.
According to Dame Dash's lawyer, Combat Jack, who spoke to Dame and Clark Kent the following day after
this nigga went through New York looking for LL Cool J to battle this nigga. This nigga, hey bro, that's dedication. Hey, you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. I feel it.
Incident. The plan was to beat him in a battle, embarrass him in front of a crowd, and then get themselves a record deal after earning a reputation for defeating the Battle King. They believed that record labels would take note and give him that much sought after deal. Combat Jack wrote a blog post on his website in May 2009. Whenever LL was spotted by either of them, they would page each other and get Jay to meet at whatever location LL was. This went on a couple times. Once contacted, Jay, Source Money, and Jaz-O would roll up to the club, bar, or whatever venue and lay in the cut, waiting for an opportunity to attack LL in battle. Dame would parley with, then taunt LL about how Jay was nicer than him, was ready to take his spot even. LL's ego would result in him agreeing to go head-to-head against a young and then unknown challenger. This event was rumored to have occurred multiple times in 92 and 93. Jay-Z managed to pull off the seemingly impossible and won each time. Dame and Clark would end up in my office the following day, laughing about how Jay lit LL up. Every time too, Combat Jack recalled. They was a bit sour too, cause after each battle, L would get mad and kill the vibe. Crush Jay's by flinging the...
Nigga was mad. Nigga said, hey nigga, you ain't beat me. Ain't no one-on-ones, nigga. Let's go.
Yo, my next record is dropping next month. When's yours coming out again, Scrap? Line at him. Jay, Dame, and Clark didn't like that shit. Not one bit. I bet those battles are the reason LL is still kinda eggy towards Jay. However, according to Source Money, LL Cool J, Jaz-O, and Jay-Z himself, they only battled once, and it happened in February 93, a month before LL's album 14 Shots to the Dome came out. L was drunk at an industry party at a club, drinking champagne and enjoying himself. Jay and his people were stalking him and following him into the club. He was flexing money to impress LL, who didn't really pay him no mind. After a while, he walked out the club and Jay's team followed him. They had a guy there named
stalking him,
who was carrying a big VHS camera filming the whole incident, cause they wanted to embarrass him. Have the whole battle on film and spread it all around Brooklyn to build a reputation for Jay and his crew. Outside the venue, L was trying to leave, but Source Money cut him off, confronting him, putting the pressure on him as if he wants a one-on-one fistfight.
He was drunk
in front of a large crowd and telling him, "You don't want it with me." Basically challenging him into a battle like he always does. He would just randomly walk up to rap legends and put the pressure on them, forcing them into rap battles.
Hold on. Alright, bro. This is how this shit used to be. Cause think about it. If this is how this shit used to be, my nigga, I'm famous. I got money. First of all, you shouldn't be in these hoods That's the first thing. You setting yourself up for failure to get beat up and the nigga to take your spot. So I blame LL Cool J.
The crowd didn't really understand what was going on and thought they were about to fight. Sauce Money was mean-mugging him, and Dame Dash was ad-libbing in the back and talking crap, telling L that Jay's better than him and will absolutely destroy him, that he's ready to take his crown. He was basically the hype man of the crew, the one with the big mouth, the instigator, and they really got under his skin, cause everyone was staring at him and they were yelling over him. L then responded, "I got a deal and I'm rich. Why would I battle you? I don't even know who you are." He turned around and wanted to walk away, but then the one buddy L had with him whispered something in his ear, and L decided to come back and actually accept the challenge. Maybe he was told that there are too many people watching, and that they have it on camera how L, the quote-unquote battle king, is walking away from a battle. Back then, everyone had a reputation to uphold, so he accepted it.
I was at a club. I was drinking champagne and drunk.
Yes.
I came outside. I was actually rapping and rhyming
This
with
is L.
Sauce Money. Okay.
See guy, and he in the club and he's trying to, flash money to get my attention. And I'm looking, okay. And then this man Sauce came up to me and was rapping. So I had a couple. Remember, I'm albums in now. These are guys that ain't had a deal. So when I have a deal, I had a suitcase of rhymes. Now I'm albums in. So I said some rhymes. I said a couple of rhymes. Then I said a little bit of a song, Ain't No Stopping This, a little bit.
L had memorized verses from his upcoming album 14 Shots to the Dome that nobody had heard before. So that's what he wanted to use against Sauce, who ended up going first. Afterwards, L rapped 4 to 5 verses back to back, thinking that that'll be the end of it. But then Jay-Z came in, wanting to continue the battle, rapping super fast with a more sophisticated flow, tongue-twisting rhymes that made everyone go crazy.
They jumped that nigga. Hey, this is a verbal jump. They jumped that nigga, dog. They jumped that nigga. That nigga got packed out, nigga. That nigga said, all right, one-on-one. Then this nigga Jay-Z came, big mouth, fucking came, spitting bars, nigga. And that nigga was like, what? That nigga ain't know what the fuck to do. Nigga, brain exploded. Bow. Nigga.
I said my shit. Right. You know what I mean? When I was done with like maybe 4 or 5 rhymes, I'm finished with all my rounds and everything. Then Jay came over and start rapping some shit. Okay? I was done. I had nothing else. All right?
He was already walking away.
I had nothing else to say. Okay?
Right.
So I just ran out of shit. Right. Okay? I wasn't gonna sit there and start repeating Rapper's Delight or some shit. Right. I said one little thing from like some record I had coming out at the time.
And they admitted they ambushed you.
Yeah. But it's not even about an ambush. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it ain't even an ambush. I mean, okay, you could call it that, but the reality is I was out of rhymes. It was over. You know what I mean? Like see me when I got some clip. You caught
To be
me.
continued.
I mean, if you want it.
That's an ambush, nigga. They ambushed you, nigga. That's called an ambush, nigga. You got ambushed.
I was out of rhymes, B. In no scenario was I like fully loaded and ready to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? If I was, I'm not exactly like, the first rapper that you really want to get into that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like, so yes, did I run out of rhymes? Was I finished rapping? Absolutely. Was it their peanut gallery? Absolutely.
L then got angry and started rapping another verse, but this time he looked at Jaz-O as if he's trying to go at him, even though he was just standing there watching. Everyone was making fun.
Is that just this nigga accent calling him Jaz-O? It's Jay-Z, motherfucker.
Of LL's rhymes, saying that they sound basic and dated compared to what Sauce and Jay-Z brought to the table.
Oh, no. Okay, now you're talking about Jaz-O. Oh, okay. All right, my fault, my nigga. My bad.
Basically forcing him to participate in the battle. But then L supposedly ran out of rhymes while he was performing a verse from the song Ain't No Stopping This, from the upcoming album 14 Shots to
Is
the
that that Ain't No Stopping This? Is that song?
He didn't fully remember it, so he stopped, and everyone thought he choked. And that's when Jaz-O came in, rapping another super fast verse. And every time Jay Scamp was rapping, the whole entourage would cheer and hype up all the bars. But during LL's turn, they were only complaining. He only had one person with him, so he was outnumbered. After Jaz-O was finished, They looked at L to see if he had more rhymes, but he was basically out of ammo. And he didn't want to rap anything that the Rockefeller camp had already heard. Cause again, they were all fans. They knew all his albums, so he left it at that.
But do you really want to get into some of that kind of shit with LL? Like, you really want that? Oh, like,
You know what's so funny, bro? Niggas be doing that shit on freestyling on these live radio stations and be rapping a verse on a song that they already put out. Which I find just crazy.
but I'm saying, like, do dudes really want the problems, or is it just a nice story to have? It's like you know, it's like Floyd taking off the glove, stepping out the ring, and you shadow boxing in front of him. Yeah. I caught you. It's like, oh, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, you caught me. Y'all caught me.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
You think you just weren't as prepared as you
I wasn't prepared.
That's so funny. That's funny.
This motherfucker, you know, he been rapping on the corner for 10 years. He got fucking 1,000 rhymes.
Hey, what that nigga say? What he was? Hey, oh me. Oh, nigga, what that nigga Tyree say? What more do you want from me? You got 10 niggas been rapping for 10 years on the corner. Nigga, what the fuck I'm supposed to do, nigga? Shit, with 10 more niggas coming at me, 8 left and right. Of course I'm gonna fucking lose, nigga. I ain't got no choice. But hey, you wanna rap? You wanna battle, nigga? You wanna go song for song? I'll murder you. That's basically what he was saying.
Ain't got none. I'm out of rhymes. He raps. Okay, congrats. You got that one. Yeah. You got that one. But you know, if I was you, I'd just bank that one and just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Don't like drop none.
Everyone was laughing at him, calling him washed, saying that he fell off. And this was almost like revenge for Jay, since L laughed at him 8 years prior during his high school days. Dame even said that it was super embarrassing for L, and that he probably took it too hard.
Damn, that nigga
So he
Jay-Z took
supposedly
that.
got
Damn,
mad and
Jay-Z a
started
petty
mocking Jay,
nigga.
asking him when his album is dropping, knowing that neither Sauce Money nor Jay had an album on the way.
Jay-Z petty.
So it was definitely awkward.
He a petty nigga,
left
bro.
and supposedly held a grudge against the Rockefeller camp that never went away.
People can say what they want, but the proof is in the pudding, man. If anybody wanted a problem with me, they would have let people know. Have you heard anybody wanting a problem with me?
Not in a while.
Any of the people that you're talking about?
Man, not since.
Have you? No, but even, no, not cannabis.
Right.
With them specific. Like, have you heard anybody say, "Oh, you know what? I'm dying to battle LL. Like I'm dying to get on a record and go at LL. Like, I would love to do that." You think they're sitting somewhere right now thinking that's a good plan?
Well, that hasn't happened.
What I'm telling you is sometimes the best thing to say is nothing.
Right.
So what I'm saying is,
Okay.
One day I came out of club with a pocket full of money and
that
champagne.
is the story, though. That is
and
the story.
it's the truth.
No, but I'm saying
it's absolutely true.
But that's the story I
don't-
heard.
And I'm glad that everybody was inspired. But
Right.
you know, if you
did
know,
inspire them.
I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could be of service. I'm glad I could be of service and inspire you. But beyond that, like if you really think like you did something, then you know you know.
Let's jump ahead. Let's jump ahead.
This one basically.
One of the most amazing
Make a track. If you really feel like you did something, diss a track. Make a diss track.
Yo, do you really think they were gonna battle him?
No, listen. I want to move forward now,
man. Everybody, these dudes had plenty of opportunities to do anything they wanted to do to L, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they really wanted to rhyme on a record and spit,
tell them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and no, they don't want to do that.
No.
Like, and I, you know what? And I don't want any problems either.
No.
So, you know, let's just all
let's
just
leave
keep
that
it
in the
moving. Yeah,
past.
let's just
Let's
keep
leave
it
that in the
moving.
past.
And stop
Unless you want
pretending.
some.
Let's stop pretending.
Okay.
The story's overhyped.
Because
let's
that
stop
book.
pretending that shit.
A month later, on March 30th, 14 Shots to the Dome came out and ended up flopping. It only went gold.
Damn.
All his previous albums went platinum and double platinum. Word spread fast about LL's supposed loss.
I mean, gold not bad. I mean, that's 500,000. That's good actually.
Against
But for him, that's a flop. I get it. It's like Drake going gold right now. I get it.
Jay. They showed everybody in the neighborhood the footage. And Big Daddy Kane, who at the time was known to be one of LL's rivals, competing for the #1 spot as the biggest sex symbol in hip-hop, wanted to work with him. Jay basically did Kane a favor by
sex
humbling
symbol.
in hip-hop LL's right the footage. And Big Daddy Kane, who at the time was known to be one of LL's rivals, competing for the #1 spot as the biggest sex symbol in hip-hop, wanted to work with him. Jay basically did
That's
Kane
crazy.
a favor by humbling his old rival. And in return, he wanted to help him accomplish his dream of becoming a bigger artist than LL.
Oh, wow.
Putting him on his upcoming album Daddy's Home on the song Show and Proof, together with his rhyme partner Source Money. Prior to the battle, he took him on shows, but he never really offered to make a record with him, until now. And he also helped him with his demo tape, which Jay later played for his uncle, hoping for some encouragement. Instead, his uncle wasn't impressed, told him the tape was trash and whack, advising him to go back and try something better. But Jay didn't back down. He kept telling his uncle that he's going to be better than LL Cool J, but he just laughed at him, dismissed the whole idea, even telling him to turn off the radio, as if what he was hearing couldn't possibly lead anywhere.
Damn.
Man, get out. You're never gonna be better than LL Cool J. Now that LL Cool J is a bad mother effer.
Kane was like, I want to work with you. And I made a demo with Kane. And it was the first time I was like, oh, I can make songs. And I was going to play for my uncle. He's like, man, get that shit out of here. I was like, I'm going to be better than LL Cool J. He's like, get the fuck out of here. But my uncle loved me. He was protecting me in that moment the way he could, because I was dreaming too big for him.
What sounded like rejection at the time became part of the foundation of Jay-Z's mindset. He didn't let that moment define him. He used it as a fuel to sharpen his craft and keep pushing forward, starting his own independent record.
But he made it reality though, bro.
With Dame Dash and Biggs, after getting rejected by major record labels.
Hey, bro.
He then started working.
If anything, this video tells you, aim for the clouds, or aim for the sky, before you can land on the clouds, bro. Aim high always. You can be better than anybody, my nigga.
On his debut album Reasonable Doubt. Meanwhile, L is working on his 6th studio album Double L Cools Down, which later became Mr. Smith. And according to Dame Dash, L was subliminally dissing Jay on that album. But the label didn't want to put it out because it was lacking in terms of quality, and it got cancelled. I spoke about this in my video LL Cool J vs Tupac and Biggie. At that point, L wanted to leave Def Jam, because in '94 they not only refused to put out the record, but they also refused to give him a budget to make some changes to it and record more music, so that they can release the album. Because they ran out of money during the production, and now he was expected to change it out of his own pocket. One of the tracks that Jay could have taken offense to was Pump My Shit, in which he's talking about some quote-unquote rookies that saw him balling years ago and are now in the league themselves, disrespecting L.
These kids is always frontin', I never understand. Come down off that bullshit and tell me I'm the man. You used to see me ball, now you in the league. Old school or rookie, I'm making it bleed. I can come back, go away, come back, disappear, blow up, and serve them just like that. So tell me, son, what's the use? Your neck is in the noose, the man's on the loose.
After Def Jam canceled his album,
that was definitely at them.
L got close with Puffy from Bad Boy Records.
Shit.
Who not only became his manager, but also wanted to sign him to Bad Boy.
Fuck.
L then asked the producer DJ
This is bad.
who was there when he battled Jay-Z, for beats for his new album Mr. Smith, on which he was working on. He gave him a tape with all his beats, but L never checked them out. Those beats then went to Jay-Z and Biggie. And by the time L was ready to pick beats, Clark Kent basically told him that they're all reserved for Jay and Big, the two people L was competing with at the time. Later on, L decided to make an entire album dissing Biggie, and he also had a couple of lines for Jay, like on the song No Airplay, for example, which was originally a Party Records, back when it was released as a Bad Boy remix earlier that year. But he remade the song with new verses and a new beat. It's more punchline heavy. Basically a track in which L shows off his lyrical capabilities, while making fun of quote rookies.
Yo, I got the laugh, word.
Saying that he got the laugh, as if in the end he won. Even though those rookies are so skillful, they still can't reach the same levels of success.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes singing is so skillful, you just gotta laugh at motherfucker.
They were laughing at him during their battle in '93, claiming that Jay is way more skilled. And now L is laughing back at him because he still hadn't made much progress with his career. In the end of the outro, he even mimicked Jay's flow and rhyme style. It sounded exactly like how Jay was rapping back then.
I'm a mid-air, right, get ass, spit at you, the tits turn, titty to tables, all L, willing to fit it at able. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the track, motherfuckers is fat, I rip the flow down. More than the fluke, I'm wrecking the shit, so what now? Now straight to the track, I'm running your back like backdraft. Pros who follow the track, gotta start at that.
It's like a it was like that. I remember kind of like the Migos. Mama.
The whole song is basically packed with battle rhymes that could be directed at anybody. But in the second verse, he's criticizing Jay-Z's flow. Listen carefully.
I'm burning like a cracker, do a cross. Ain't no 3 in a row, tic-tac-toe, this is a real flow, boss.
Ain't no 3 in a row, tic-tac-toe. This is a real flow. He's talking about Jay-Z's triplet flow, his fast-paced rhyme style. A technique where 3 syllables are packed into the same amount of time it would normally take to rap 2. A very unorthodox way of rhyming. There weren't too many rappers doing it back then.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, righteous in this corn. You should have never put me on this mic. You was one.
Calling it whack and corny.
The great against to touch it. You can't up with the incredible skills in the jail from Brooklyn. Big up, kid. I got to get chasing behind my pair for garbage bag. Hoping to bring another old rhyme to one of the guys.
On the song I Shot Ya, he's talking about someone's clique not wanting to hear him, calling him washed, saying that he fell off. That's exactly what happened during their battle. They didn't want to hear him when he was spitting rhymes against Jay, thinking that his rapping style and rhymes are old, rusty, and obsolete compared to the new guys.
So, like, the thing about these rhyme skills that Jay-Z is doing, I think they sound good, but is he saying anything that's better than LL Cool J? That's the thing.
After the release of the Mr. Smith album on November 21st, Jay all of a sudden switched up his rapping style. He stopped rapping fast and basically gave up on the triplet flow, the one LL Cool J was making fun of on No Airplay. He then hopped on the beat of LL's I Shot Ya and read the lyrics to a song from the upcoming album Reasonable Doubt called No More Mr. Nice Guy, which would later become Brooklyn's Finest, a collaboration with the rapper The Notorious B.I.G., who at the time was also competing with L. And the beat is produced by none other than DJ Clark Kent.
Oh, DJ Clark Kent.
But yeah, Jay did the I Shot Ya freestyle in late 95, together with L's rival Big Daddy Kane. And he referenced the song No Airplay, which again contained shots at Jay. LL had censored No Airplay on purpose, even on the explicit version, bleeping out curse words as a satirical jab at radio censorship. And also the criticism from the politician C. Dolores Tucker, who used to criticize hip-hop for the strong profanity in the lyrics. So L censored the record on purpose to show people how absurd and incoherent hip-hop tracks would sound like if all the adult language was removed.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
No airplay. He's not getting airplay because he's cursing too much. And now here comes Jay rapping on L's I Shot Ya beat, mentioning no airplay and telling L to not bleep it, saying F Dolores Tucker.
Don't bleep it. The shit sounds good, we gon' keep it. Cause it's a shit that don't be getting no airplay. Airplay, I go platinum on for hearsay. It's your year, Jay. Get off my dick. Been my year. Talking to a winner here.
Going platinum over hearsay. Talking to a winner here. Referencing his battle with LL Cool J.
Track got made. What's up, L?
Which again, the Rockefeller camp claims Jay won. And they wanted to use that battle to help Jay build a reputation and blow up in the rap game. He thought he'd go platinum with his upcoming album Reasonable Doubt, which was scheduled to be released on June 25th, 1996. The exact same day, L dropped the single Loungin' Who Do You Love, which many people speculated contained shots at Jay in the video, cause they were driving around in a Lexus just like Jay in the music video for Dead Presidents, which came out 4 months prior. Jay was known for the Lexus back then. He was the one rapper everyone associated with that brand, not only because of the iconic music video, but he also kept referencing it in his lyrics.
I copped the Lex first and put it in a verse. Y'all niggas need to revert to the hurt.
There was another rumor that the song Loungin', your song Loungin' was about hope.
Hey, that was a bar. Hold on.
Another room.
Lyrics.
I cop the Lex first and put it in a verse. Y'all niggas need to revert to the hurt.
Y'all niggas need to revert to the hurt. The hurt. It's a car. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that.
There was another rumor that
I was going somewhere with that.
your song "Lounging" was about Hov.
I mean,
because at the time he was known for the Lexus, and you was. Why are you looking at me like that? He was known for the Lexus, and you.
What, you got stock in Lexus? I can't rap about a Lexus. You got stock in Lexus? I can't mention Lexuses, bro. What's going on? What are we doing here? Like, how personal we gonna take this shit, bro? Like,
but was any of those bars about Jay?
No.
So now L
Oh, you capping.
in the lounging video.
You capping.
Also a guy wearing similar shades as
Oh,
Jay.
he
But
capping.
This was supposed to be a shot at Big, not Jay. Only the Lexus was put there because of Jay.
what could I possibly want from him in 90s? Like, let's think about 1996. What do I want with him?
Yeah, he's brand new. Yeah.
What could I possibly want? And so all I did was, there were songs out, I had made some contrasting statements based on his song and my song like that. There was no disrespect. But again, that goes back to that sensitivity, B. Dudes be sensitive, man. It's like, dude, like, don't assume the worst. I had no reason to diss him. Like, for what? Even to today, I don't want to diss homie. For what?
I mean, you mentioned you was salty. You was a little sensitive, and you got a little salty, but it's cool though. Stand on it. I'm with you. I'm with you. Stand on the shit, bro. You dissed him. We got it now. We in 2026. And now we hearing all of this. You dissed that nigga. You lying nigga.
I don't want nothing from him. I don't need nothing from him. I'm not looking for nothing. But
It was a little shitty.
Like,
So L just admitted that the Lexus was put there on purpose. So he definitely had him on his radar at the time.
Yeah.
Even before he started selling large amounts of units. Basically when he was just getting started. And that's why he started referencing the Lexus as well.
I'm bumping underground joints in the Lex dog. My queen's click shining light through the night fog.
On the B-side of the single, he also has a song called Summer Love, which contains even more shots at Jay. Every time L uses the word rookie, he's referring to Jay. He did it on Pump My Shit, No Airplay, and now on Summer Love.
Old school of rookie, I'm making it bleed. Sitting on a rookie, it's word up. Born equality, rookie, here's the reality. Learn your limitations, you don't want to battle me.
Rookie, here's the reality. Learn your limitations, you don't want to battle me. Which rookie, meaning amateur or freshman, was trying to battle him? Jay is the only one that...
Jay the only one, yeah.
The other two who were going at him at the time were Biggie and Tupac. But those were already...
That was already established niggas, yeah.
So they're not necessarily rookies. Jay was the only rookie coming at him. He also referenced the I Shotcha freestyle.
I can hear him in the darkness, busting freestyles behind my back. Don't whack your lyrics and get your crabs back slapped.
Now the next part is the ultimate proof that these two were going at each other. L was known in hip-hop to compare himself to the legend Bruce Lee, more specifically to his role Kato. He did it in multiple songs. Jay said people...
Hey, you know it's a good movie, bro? Green Hornet. Oh God, that's what this remind me of. Kato, this is what they took it from, huh?
Lie like Kato.
Yeah, returning Brooklyn in the Soriego. Niggas lie like Kato. Don't read me my soul, Latino, don't tilazo, find me Rado. Better than Bruce Lee, aka Kato. Don't read me my soul, Latino, don't tilazo, find me Rado. Kato, get up out my face before I play it like Play-Doh.
I be like Bruce Lee and them skins going, whoa.
Happy birthday, shout out to Bruce Lee, the man, the legend, one of the most inspiring people.
Bruce Lee.
One of the reasons that I got into entertainment, the reason I wanted to make movies, the reason I
The
wanted
GOAT.
to be an action hero. It was the first non-white actor I saw that inspired me to just want to be my best self. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he was just...
Hey, Bruce Lee versus Muhammad Ali in a fight. Who y'all think gonna win? Let's go.
an amazing, amazing person. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. He truly inspired me. So, Bruce, we love you. Shout out to the whole Bruce Lee estate.
Muhammad Ali beating his ass.
And happy birthday, great one. You the GOAT. Love you, man. Peace.
Yeah, returning Brooklyn in the Soriego. Niggas lie like Kato.
Tell me I'm lying and my lyrics ain't jiggy.
Tell me I'm lying and my lyrics ain't jiggy.
Jiggy jigger looking gully in the joint.
The jigger's back, your niggas are flat. chill. And ain't no eating me up, you fat bitch with jigger. Jigger the man gone, I'm out. What you crazy? Think a little bit of rhymes can play me. I'm from Marcy, I'm varsity chump, you JV. Jigger Jay-Z. Tell me I'm lying and my lyrics ain't jiggy. Competition needs one more chance, just like Biggie.
He does both of them. He does Jigga and Biggie.
Referenced not only the fact that Jay accused him of lying, but also them making fun of his lyrics during their battle. Tell me my lyrics ain't jiggy, meaning stylish.
It's R-O-O-K-I-E, you ain't stylish.
He keep calling that nigga a rookie. Bro, that's like his 10th time calling that nigga a rookie.
And then L also mentioned Biggie's song One More Chance, saying that his competition needs one more chance like Biggie. This was a shot at both.
Biggie, give me one more chance.
Collaborated on the song Brooklyn's Finest. And now guess what L called himself on this song? He called himself New York's Finest.
I represent the desert of Queens, New York's finest. Brooklyn's finest. I represent the desert of Queens, New York's finest. Indestructible, I got the touch like Midas.
So while Jay and Big call themselves Brooklyn's Finest, L basically tells them that he's even bigger than that. He's not only the finest in his borough, meaning Queens, he's the finest in the entire city of New York. It's not a coincidence that Summer Love landed on the B-side of Loungin', the same video in which L put Alexis in. Everything was done strategically.
You're the type of brother dropping jams for nothing. Your clickers lightweight and all them sneak these be bluffing.
Both L and J are...
Nah, this not a reach. Hell no. From the beginning, this not a reach. No, these niggas didn't like each other. He popped up at this nigga's spot. Well, New York's finest. Yeah, New York's finest. Yeah, I agree with that. Everybody's calling it New York's finest. But, nah, this video is not a reach. Nah, hell no. This nigga, this hatred, it runs deep between these two, bro. He embarrassed him, bro. When he was 16, 17 years old, you gotta rewatch the video, bro.
Kings of subliminal disses.
Like 33 minutes in.
Mastered their craft. And it was very common for New York MCs to diss each other without naming names. And L was on a mission to assert dominance in the game and reclaim the title King of New York after Biggie was crowned by the Source magazine.
Hey, that's the Source magazine. What was it, back in 90? That's a hard magazine. Somebody probably got that magazine. That shit probably with money, bro.
He was challenging all the new guys who thought L is washed and obsolete, which includes not only Jay's camp, but also Pac and Big's camp.
I know what's up, you waiting for me to retire. Before I do that, I set the game on fire.
It took Jay's Reasonable Doubt 6 years to go platinum, while L's album Mr. Smith went double platinum in autumn 96.
So he bounced back from the last album.
Full-on jiggy rap, trying to become mainstream. In June 97, Rockefeller partnered with Def Jam Recordings before being fully acquired by them. They were now in charge of distribution and co-marketing. Since L and J were now technically label mates, he wanted him on his next album, In My Lifetime Volume 1. And he also wanted him in one of the videos.
Okay.
L turned it down and had no interest in working with him. L was then told to put his differences with him to the side. And that's why things started to cool down.
Okay.
L recorded a song called 4321 with multiple artists on Def Jam, including Redman, Method Man, and DMX, bringing all the big names of Def Jam together. But Jay wasn't invited, even though he would have fit the song perfectly. And that would have been the perfect opportunity to squash the beef.
Stop it, you're amateur MCs. Don't you know I'm like the dream team touring overseas?
L couldn't stand him, especially now that Biggie had passed, cause now Jay was claiming to be the King of New York, a title L wanted for himself, cause he saw himself as the greatest of all time.
My hatred is you, just give me a sign, and I let the world know that the city is mine. What? Watch your mouth, don't ever step out of line. LL Cool J, greatest of all time.
L's album Phenomenon came out on October 14th, 1997, and he started battling the rapper Cannabis, who might have been the reason why L shifted his attention away from Jay.
Cannabis always catching himself in some shit, nigga. They got cooked by him. Now he about to get cooked by this nigga. Oh, you got that magazine, John? Crazy. Hey, send me a picture of that if you got it, bro.
Cannabis.
That's crazy. That's a crazy magazine to have, bro.
referenced LL's beef with Jay-Z on the diss song Second Round Knockout. While L was busy with cannabis, Jay kept dropping new albums annually. LL's beef with
That's what this
Jay-Z
song
on
was?
This song Second Round Knockout.
That was about L. Cool J. Never knew that.
While L was
That's
busy
what
with
that song was
cannabis,
about.
Jay kept dropping new albums annually and started surpassing L in terms of sales. In My Lifetime Volume 1 in 97, Volume 2 Hard Knock Life in 98,
Wow.
Volume 3 Life and Times of Sean Carter in 99,
Jump up, the magazines probably worth the money, bro.
The Dynasty
They probably worth like hundreds of dollars, bro. Maybe $1,000s of dollars. I don't fucking know.
in the year 2000, The Blueprint in 2001, Blueprint 2 in 2002, and The Black Album in 2003. All multi-platinum records. In the beginning, L was the leader of Def Jam, with DMX, Method Man, and Redman under his wing. But Jay slowly started replacing him. He was more of a team player and took DMX, Redman, and Method Man on tour. Jay-Z tours with all the artists from Def Jam except LL. From the outside, it toured
Wait, so
Black Album in 2003. All multi-platinum records. In the beginning, L was the leader of Def Jam, with DMX, Method Man, and Redman under his wing.
Yeah.
But Jay slowly started replacing him. He was more of a
And Jay took him on tour. And that was it, bro.
team player and took DMX, Redman, and Method Man on tour.
Which is a good thing.
Jay-Z tours with all the artists from Def Jam except LL. From the outside, it didn't seem like Jay had an issue with him. It was actually the opposite. He was always respectful. On November 25th, 2003, he went live at Madison Square Garden and paid homage to LL
98.
by doing a I Need Love remix. It was supposed to be his final performance, cause he wanted to retire. Meanwhile, L's career started to go downhill, at least in terms of sales. His greatest of all time album, In the Year 2000, didn't go platinum. It was considered to be a flop, just like 14 Shots to the Dome. And L even acknowledged it on the album itself, on the song Back Where I Belong, where he raps about a blood telling him that he's not getting love in the streets, and that ever since rappers like DMX and Jay-Z surpassed him in terms of sales, no one was looking out for his music.
Ever since the X's and the Jiggers came out, my ain't trying to hear that smoosh you talk about.
I actually remember at a Soul Train party running to LL. You know, LL says like bananas a lot. He's like, yo, can I live? That's just bananas, B. And I was like, wow, like one of my heroes is like repeating this thing back. So I knew I was on the right track.
In 2002, he then released the album 10, which also only went gold. Then he dropped The Definition in 2004, which didn't go platinum either. On December 8th, 2004, Def Jam's parent company, Island Def Jam, bought out the remaining 50% of Rockefeller Records, leading to Jay being officially appointed as the president and CEO of Def Jam Recordings.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So started off L Cool J dissed you, and he said your shit whack, clowned you in front of everybody. Now you own part ownership of what that nigga signed to. That shit crazy, bro.
A lot of people were unhappy with Jay becoming the new president, one of them being LL, who had been on Def Jam for 20 years at this point. His
Can't do
rival
shit about it, bro.
took over the company he gave birth to, and Jay was now in charge of promoting and releasing L's music.
That's
He had
funny.
basically his present and future in his hands. April 11th, 2006 was when LL dropped his next album, Todd Smith, which didn't perform well because it only went gold after pushing 116,000 units in the first week and debuting at number 6. His previous album, The Definition, had sold 173,000 copies in the first week, and he was now afraid that his next album would sell even less than 100,000 copies. And L blamed it all on Jay-Z.
He wasn't a part owner of Def Jam. He was only the president of the label, not the owner. President of the label. That's still good. President of the label is still good.
Claiming he didn't make the necessary phone calls to promote the records. He tried to call him to talk it out, but Jay supposedly didn't go on the phone, and L was ignored by the label. He spoke about it for the first time at the 2006 MTV Music Awards on August 31st. I think Def Jam needs to be a better promoter for hip-hop. I think Jay-Z does a very good job of promoting Jay-Z. And there was some truth to it.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, fuck me. I bought this motherfucker, so I'm promote me, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your old ass, nigga. I remember you hated on me, nigga. Nah, that's funny.
Because Jay made a comeback that same year with Kingdom Come, which was released on Def Jam on November 21st, shipping over 680,000 copies in the first week, which is more than all his previous albums before his retirement when he was
the
in
same
his prime.
thing. I get what you mean.
The highest selling opening week of his career, so it was definitely possible. Kingdom Come is seen as one of Jay-Z's worst albums, and even that sold more units than 99.9% of albums in hip-hop. And L wasn't the only artist on Def Jam that didn't like how Jay ran the company, cause basically all the 80s and 90s rappers on Def Jam suffered from the same problem. Like DMX, for example, who left the label in January 2006. Jay would later go on Shade 45 and address all these complaints. The challenges Def Jam were facing were dissimilar to any other label, but of course I am who I am, so it is on everyone's radar and is magnified. You can't please everybody, especially when you have over 70 artists. And it's not like I'm the only person there working, it's a company. On LL's album specifically, Jay said it was...
I mean, if I'm the president of the company, which is crazy, and I'm the rapper, my shit gon', I mean, if you want to be fair, you're gonna push everybody's shit the same, right? But I'm the president, so it's like, push my shit a little bit more. That's basically what Jay did. That's basically what Jay did. Like, yeah, push my shit a little bit more. Push it a little bit more.
Cool. We did what you believed.
Do I blame him? Nah, cause you earned that spot to do that, but it's wrong to put him down to like do it on purpose. If he was doing it on purpose, that's wrong. If he was like not trying to sell it, not trying to like have they shit do good like on purpose, then yeah, that was wrong.
An incredible job.
I guess. I don't know. It's a conflict of interest, yeah. And he resigned shortly after. Okay.
With the LL project, but it didn't take off. When we went to radio, we could have tried something out of the box and tried for top 40 first. But usually our records start urban and then go top 40.
Nigga bass was Hulk Hogan.
That's the only place I can see where there
Nigga was Hulk Hogan with a TNA.
We shot 2 videos before we went to holiday break. One with J-Lo in it. At this point in time, LL had sold over 20 million albums since 1984 and made Def Jam become what it is today. But now he's getting treated like one of 70 people signed to the label and is not getting the necessary push to even be relevant in the game, as if he's no longer one of the main priorities. So he felt pushed to the side. That hurt. That was painful. And it created a lot of bruised blood in my spirits, he explained. I need my records promoted, and your job is to promote them. He needs to be on the phone, calling radio stations. I just don't feel like he had the necessary experience to do that job. LL Cool J then linked up with 50 Cent, who wanted to be the executive producer of LL's next album. Because at the time, 50 was the hardest thing in the world, selling over 1 million albums in a short week. The project L wanted to put out was supposed to be called Todd Smith Part 2, Back to Cool, which was intended as a sequel to his 11th studio album Todd Smith from 2006. It was scheduled to be released on March 6, 2007, and was supposed to be L's final album on Def Jam. He wanted to leave the label. 50 Cent actually tried to be the mediator between them. He told Hot 97, LL's got his own issue with Def Jam, to be honest with you. He feels that they're not prioritizing him. He's been there from the start. I talked to him and I talked to Jay. I am the liaison between them for that project to keep that functioning. And I'm gonna bring the material necessary for us to have a great project. Jay's priority is business. He's a businessman. If it makes good business sense, he's doing it. The album was supposed to contain multiple tracks going at Jay-Z, but it never got released.
Oh,
the
wow.
collaboration fell apart over business disputes regarding compensation and artistic control. L ultimately removed 50 Cent from the executive producer role, compensating him for his work and taking on the executive producer responsibilities himself. Things seemed to cool down after that, cause L revealed in the New York Magazine in September that he's now open to a conversation about his difficulties at the label, but he also shared concerns about Jay's presidential role. We need to meet.
So 50 came in, 50 was on some shit like, yo, I'm gonna help you out with this shit. And then at the end of the day, that nigga said, nah, I don't need your help, but I'm gonna pay you for yo, I'm gonna compensate you for what you did, cause you took my songs off that I was gonna diss this nigga on, which ain't cool, but I feel you. I thought you would been cool with me, but we good.
And figure it out.
I feel it.
I'm going to approach the meeting with Jay-Z from a positive, optimistic viewpoint. Hopefully it will work. But let's be real. You know, they have an artist running a label full of artists. That's like Calvin Klein running a fashion label and Varvatos and everyone else is underneath him. What kind of sense does that make? This hierarchy, it doesn't make sense for me.
It's like McDonald's owning Burger King.
Once again on September 17th, 2007, when 50 Cent released a remix to his single I Get Money, featuring P. Diddy and Jay-Z. Cause on that song, Jay-Z
is that the I Get Money, I Get Money.
An acronym LL Cool J significantly popularized by releasing his 8th studio album GOAT in September 2000.
Hurry up, kill me. I'm all ready to go. Next stop is the Philly. Watch your mouth. Don't ever step out of line. LL Cool J, greatest of all time.
Hold on. Did LL Cool J create the meaning GOAT? Hey, yo. Or was it Jay? Who started using GOAT, the word GOAT first? This shit blowing my mind. Hold on. Wait. It might have been Jay. Jay was the first nigga to use the word GOAT. In 07 or 08. And it just stuck. But LL said greatest of all time, but then he was like, GOAT. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally off, but this just blew my mind. So maybe I'm right. Hey, maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm cooking, my nigga. Maybe I'm cooking, my nigga. You feel me? Maybe I'll figure out something. You feel me? Never know, bro. Never know. Back to the video, though.
L felt disrespected and saw it as pure provocation. That's why he went back to battle mode. He was ready to go all out, recording multiple songs aimed at Jay.
Honestly, I love the competition. Like, you know, the competition for me is beautiful. I'm about to smack some cats around here soon. They talking a little reckless out there. They stepped in and, you know, got themselves in trouble. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. This next couple of months of hip-hop is about to be real exciting and a lot of fun. This new generation doesn't necessarily know my history. So sometimes you got a Bernard Hopkins, a cat, for them to understand what they dealing with. There's a lot of paper champions running around fronting, and we're gonna get it straight now. I'm happy that this moment has come to this, because I'm about to dig. It's about to get real funny right now. Yeah, it's about to get real funny. Yeah.
Milky, and he's back.
Why you do
Will he never?
Why you do that to yourself? I don't even know why you did that to yourself, man. When you was doing that verse, you should have been doing your job, B. See?
Some people accused L of being jealous of Jay for getting the position at Def Jam instead of him. But he shut that down by saying that the job was offered to him 10 years prior when Leo Cohen stepped down. But he turned down the offer since he didn't have any experience in that field and didn't want to sit at a desk all day and make calls, do paperwork. He just wanted to be an actor and a rap artist. Nothing more, nothing less. So the president of Def Jam, Leo Cohen, was replaced by Kevin Liles, who in 2004
Nigga throwing out big B's.
stepped down as well. Jay had just announced his retirement after the Black album and wanted to fully focus on business. So he was seen as the perfect replacement for Kevin Liles.
As far as me going at homeboy, look, my bottom line, my job is simple. I need my records promoted.
people have to understand that when they talk about LL, you talking about 24 years.
Hey, light the video up. Give me like shit. I mean like something right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm at 5. Give me a 7. Fuck it. 7. A 7 be the limit.
Years. Okay. Not 12. Not 12. And when you talk about LL, you talking about 1984 and me starting the label. You know what I'm saying? Me, Russell, and Rick actually sitting there and starting Def Jam. So I'm not like I don't begrudge nobody their success and anything that's happening in their lives. And I hear a lot of silly shit about people talking about like I want a job up there. Like what part of me being LL Cool J makes somebody think I want a job at a record company? Like I don't know where people get that idea from, but that's like a fantasy. Because the reality is I turned them records that job down 10 years ago. And I'll tell you why. Just because you can bake a cake, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean that you're qualified to run a bakery. I never felt like I had the experience to do that.
That makes
job,
sense.
So I didn't take the job. So people need to understand that. And as far as going at Jay, it's nothing personal. Like this is purely business. Like all I wanted him to do, all I want the record company to do is promote my records. I'm not looking to assassinate anybody's character. I'm not looking to degrade nobody. I ain't got to do that. Why would I need to do that? I mean, I'm going on my 13th record. And not my 13th record because I jammed 13 albums in the 12 or 13 years. I'm going on my 13th record in my 24th year of my career.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I get it. He ain't trying to, assassinate his character or anything. But you're coming at this nigga in these rhymes. And also, he accepted the deal and you didn't. So, hey, bro. I feel it, though.
I'm doing very well. I got Grammys on the wall. Everything is right. People when they look at me, they got to understand who's talking. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I'm not new to this. Like, I do this for real. I've been doing this. And, a record needs to be promoted. And if somebody gives you their word, they got to keep it. It's as simple as that. So as far as me trying to degrade homeboy or begrudging someone's success, it's impossible because I'm successful. Extremely. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to play those games. I'm like some new cat that's looking to pick at somebody or take shots at somebody. I'm not looking to do that. They didn't promote my record. I want my records promoted. And that's what it is. And I met with them and told them the same thing to their faces. So this is not, and as far as people talking about, oh, well, he could have got this person on the phone. I called. You don't pick up the phone? I fire a shot in the air. Hello?
You can tell that L had been waiting for this moment.
Hello?
All these years he wanted to battle Jay.
That's funny.
Waiting for him to
that was funny.
But Jay had always been against it. And now L had finally found a reason to go at him. Headlines suggested that these two would address the beef in diss tracks.
That's
However,
funny.
in an October 2000 listening session for Jay-Z's next album, American Gangster,
This nigga LL Cool J funny.
when talking to MTV News. He's a legend. I'm not doing that. He's upset, not me. If you wanna work it out, I'm more than willing to do that. On November 6th, Jay's album American Gangster comes out on Def Jam and sells 425,000 copies in the first week. All while things were going downhill for L in terms of popularity, cause his fan base was shrinking, and L held Jay responsible for it. On December 7th, 2007, DJ Who Kid released an album called G-Unit Radio Special Edition, After Curtis, which contains a song called Queens by LL Cool J featuring 50 Cent, Cool G Rap, Prodigy, and Tony Yayo. And on that song, he had a shot at Jay-Z.
I wish Rick and Russell was back. I miss the old Def Jam, cause them new monkeys act like they don't know who I am.
Def Jam was founded by Rick Rubin, and Russell Simmons joined shortly after. LL was the first artist to ever sign with the label, and he misses the days they managed to...
Wait.
Jam was founded by Rick Rubin, and Russell Simmons joined shortly after.
Rick Rubin is that, ain't that white nigga? They be having them white parties?
LL was the first artist to ever sign with the label, and he misses the days they managed the company together, cause them quote-unquote...
LL Cool J was the first to sign to a label? Hip-hop nigga? That's crazy. Nah, that can't be true.
Quote, new monkeys, talking about Jay, act like they don't know who he is. L was the face of Def Jam. He built the label with his own hands. And so, of course, he wants special treatment.
That's true.
Compared to all the other artists on the label.
The promotion and marketing wasn't worth a damn. Now they on the balls again, cause 50, my man.
Jay and 50 were rivals back then. So people thought they teamed up to get under Jay's skin. Although at that moment in time, 50 and Jay had already made peace.
We rep a hood, goofy. How about you?
Both L and 50 are from Queens. Jay is from Brooklyn. So he's asking Jay if he's still repping his hood, cause Jay at the time had moved to Manhattan. A year later, Jay actually indirectly responded by making the song Brooklyn Go Hard. But yeah, shortly after the release of LL's song, he was interviewed by MTV and explained to them how Jay didn't understand how much Def Jam meant to him. These guys fail to realize that when you talk about Def Jam, you're talking about my legacy. Everything that ever happened at Def Jam.
And this is a petty beef, but I understand the beef.
Is my legacy.
I understand the beef. They did have beef. This was beef, yeah. This is long years of beef.
Everything that's ever been a success up there is a product of me, and I've given birth to it. I didn't personally.
It's not big beef, but it's beef for sure.
I have the right to speak on something
it's definitely
I
beef.
helped build. When Russell feels something, he speaks on it as Russell Simmons. That same month, meaning in December 2007, Jay-Z officially stepped down from his position as the president and CEO of Def Jam Recordings and fully transitioned out of his executive role as his contract expired. He then launched his new entertainment company, Rock Nation, after signing a landmark $150 million deal with touring giant Live Nation. LL was happy about Jay leaving, because in May 2008, he told Hot 97 that he was feeling optimistic about the label's future now that Jay has departed. On June 23, 2008, G-Unit released a remix to the song Straight Outta Southside, featuring LL Cool J. L once again takes shots at Jay, saying that he doesn't care about the messages that he's been sending him regarding the promotion of his album, and then possibly talking it out now that he left the label. L signaled to him that the beef is still on. On September 9th, 2008,
Now that's a reach. That's a reach.
L released his 12th studio album Exit 13, which sold even less units now that Jay had left the label, shipping 44,000 copies in the first week, less than half what Todd Smith had sold. And this time he had no one to blame. But the album contains multiple shots at Jay, like on the song It's Time for War, for example.
You said I was finished and Father Time was to blame. You disrespected my legacy and threw dirt on my name.
Rap music has always been considered to be a young man's game, and Jay was always criticizing older artists for trying to appeal to a younger audience by making music as if they're still in their 20s, even though L was already 40. He would later speak about this in interviews, but it was rumored that he told L that part of the reason why his albums aren't selling as much as in his prime is because he's gotten old now and lost touch with the youth.
Told DJs he's over, he ain't spitting the same. What he says is irrelevant, hip-hop culture has changed.
And then he talks about how young people look at him strange every time.
I mean, that's not wrong. Hip hop changes. It gets different. It doesn't stay the same. You gotta mold into something different. It went from hip hop to rapping about bitches and drugs and all that type shit. And more went to about rapping about money during that era that Jay-Z realized, so he went to that era partying, all that type of shit, and it stopped being like that boom bap rap pretty much died, and that's why shit wasn't selling that much. But all that being said, there's boom bap rap that sells. I think his name, sometimes the name alone, you know, kind of just dies with it, and you just gotta move on, bro.
He walks in the room, and he feels disrespected since he helped build the culture that everyone loves and wants to be a part of.
You had your time, bro. It's like LeBron right now. You had your time. You're not about to win another ring, bro. It's over. You had your time. My ass hurt. My ass hurt. My ass hurt. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's like that, bro. And it's not, your time isn't your time no more.
Flowers, cause he changed rap forever, elevated the game, and launched the greatest label in rap history.
Tell those dumb motherfuckers to fall back. The crown looks wrong on your head. I want that.
The crown looks wrong on your head. Obvious shot at Jay-Z, who, even on the I Get Money remix, claimed that he's still the king of New York.
In case y'all forgot, New York is still mine. They will plot against me and kill them because I'm balling now. Some of y'all didn't pick up the phone, but I got you calling now. I'm all ready to go. Next stop is the Philly.
And again, that was the same song on which he called himself the GOAT. Now L has a song called Rocking with the GOAT.
My
Then he has a song called Speeding on the Highway Exit 13, on which he mentions Nas's Jay-Z diss record Ether, which L is bumping in the car. Then we get to the bonus track New York, claiming that Jay got too rich and got out of touch with rap.
Yeah, but Jay, he understand that he took the L to Nas and he accepted it.
Promoting everything on the label but rap artists, to the point where even a guy like Superman gets treated like the average Joe, just because the guy in charge of the company can't recognize the worth of his artists.
They let the country boys take over the soundtrack and blow the Superman kick straight off their back.
Then he talks about quote-unquote wannabe kings, telling them that their reign is over. Again, Jay always claimed to be the king of New York, and the game felt like he deserves the crown after seeing all his accomplishments. But L obviously had a problem with that, since these two are rivals, and L considers himself to be the greatest of all time.
A lot of wanna be kings, but I'm the real one. All these cats playing dumb, they know the deal, son.
He said something similar in the end of the next verse, telling Jay that he wants the crown back.
I want the crown back, boy, you don't deserve that.
In the third verse, he explains how Jay got the crown in the first place, telling him that the only reason he got it is because L focused on acting and put his music career second. That's why Jay was supposedly able to claim the crown for himself during...
You know what I think of that? You know you know what I think of that excuse? You know what I think of that excuse, Monica? That is a terrible excuse that never should be told. That is some of the most garbage excuse I've ever heard in my life. Talking about you went acting in Hollywood. That's the reason why he won it. That's the reason why he won it? Really? No. Yeah, it's bad.
L's absence.
I went to Hollywood and let them borrow the crown, but they got too cocky. I'm back to check these clowns.
Nah, bro. He took it. He took it from me, dog.
Jay to
I feel you, though.
Again, telling him that the crown belongs to him and that he's the greatest of all time. That he got.
Now you got 6ix9ine saying he got the crown. The crown don't even matter anymore.
Of the disses, because Jay was not really entertaining it and had already left the label. So
now, honestly, who has the crown of New York right now?
Had he released the album a year prior with 50 Cent as the executive producer, we would have seen way more disses. Exit 13, just like Todd Smith, was not marketed and promoted well, according to LL, who in 2009 stated, "The record just really honestly, didn't have that support that I wish it would have had. I can't blame anyone. It was my last record. And I guess for whatever reason, whether it was quality or business, the company just decided they were going to write it off and not really give it that shot. Because the album didn't even go gold. After 24 years,
career over, bro.
With the label and wanted to quit rapping. Jay then started working on his album Blueprint 3.
We're not quitting, more like retiring, bro. You did it enough. You've been doing this for 20 plus years, dog. Retire, dog. And you earned enough money to retire.
Which contains a song called Empire State of Mind, a New York anthem just like LL's New York, but it became one of the biggest hits of 2009. In a June 2010 interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Jay spoke on the unparalleled longevity he believed he was in the middle of. One of the reasons I wanted to make Blueprint 3 was because of the challenge. We've seen people like LL Cool J have longevity, and we respect the heritage of what he's done. But it's not like right now he's competing on the same level as Lil Wayne. So for me to still be able to compete at that level at my age, that's rarefied air.
Damn, he threw a shot at that nigga. Far.
Like right now he's competing on the same my age, that's rarefied air. It's never been done. I think the problem with the people as they start to mature, they say rap is a young man's game, and they keep trying to make young songs. But you don't know the slang. It changes every day. You can visit the topic, but these kids live it every day. And you're just visiting. So you're trying to be something you're not. And the audience doesn't buy into that. And people wonder why. I made a great Southern bounce song. You're from New York and you're 70. Why are you bouncing? A lot of people thought that was a shot at LL for thinking that he can still compete with the young guys. But from that point on, things started to cool down. LL released another album in 2013 called Authentic, but not on Def Jam, and it only sold 14,000 copies in the first week. But at that point, he had become a full-time actor and didn't really care about his rapping career.
Man, go ahead.
2015 Grammy weekend celebrations, Jay and LL were photographed together at multiple events, quietly signaling that any animosity between them was now gone. In 2021, both Jay-Z and LL were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Jay gave L a shout-out during his acceptance speech.
When I was thinking of what I was going to say tonight, these heroes just kept coming to my mind. LL Cool J. And I would watch these guys, and LL, he opened up the doors for us to be vulnerable. When I'm alone in my room, I used to sing that. Sometimes he gave us emotional intelligence. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to be like those guys.
LL returned to Def Jam in 2024, releasing the album The Force. They have both become super successful businessmen that can make millions without hip-hop. At the end of the day, the feud between LL Cool J and Jay-Z was never really about one diss track or one interview. It was about legacy and respect. When two larger-than-life figures from different eras compete for the same crown, tension is almost inevitable. Luckily, this never turned into a destructive war like some of the other legendary rap beefs. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video.
Good video, long video, but a lot of interesting facts in here. I learned a lot of things that I would have never knew if I wouldn't have watched this video. So shouts out to shout out to Hip Hop Universe. Good fucking video. I liked it. You like that? Like the video. Shout out to him, subscribe to him, and yeah, want to see more videos like this, comment below, and I got y'all. Peace from QG. Let's react to one more, then we're gonna get out of here. I don't want to react to that. Watchable. What is this? Is this let me check this video out.
Well played, AE.
No, let's not react to that. Let's react to this. Streamers aren't famous offline. Saw this video, looked like an interesting video. Let's see. Streamers aren't famous offline. Let's see what they talking about.
Focus on
YouTube channel, blogger Ratty.
streaming, bro, because this is what happens when they do not.
Oh, pussy, all the guys, pick stones, they survive.
I mean, they're famous because they know them, so it's kind of a clickbait title now I'm thinking about it. It's kind of clickbait because they know them.
Let's start with Rakai. So Rakai got brought out as a surprise celebrity.
I would say streamers are disliked offline.
Performer at Rolling Loud, and the crowd immediately let him know how they felt about that.
Boo this man!
loud enough that he could hear every single one clearly, to the point where he had to stop mid-performance, look out at thousands of people, and actually ask why they were booing while walking around the stage with nowhere to go and nothing to do. He was a surprise celebrity. Nobody in that crowd bought a ticket expecting to see Rakai. Nobody stood in a field in Miami for hours thinking, tonight, I hope the problematic Twitch streamer shows up. The crowd had no emotional connection to his name in a music context, and no frame of reference for why he would even be on that stage. A surprise celebrity at a music festival only works if the surprise is someone the crowd already has a real relationship with. Someone whose name alone gets a reaction. Rakai's audience is young, online, and not at Rolling Loud. The demographic that watches him on stream and the demographic that paid for a Rolling Loud ticket are almost entirely different people. That gap existed before he even walked out. Someone offered him a big check, he took it, and the crowd made him pay for that decision.
I'm not gonna be mad. Yeah, exactly. The crowd made him pay for it. He got it on point. Okay, ready.
In real time. Speed was at the same event last year, and the crowd cheered for him because he is non-problematic and people genuinely love him, despite his music not being nearly as strong as the other artists performing.
Yeah.
Speed has spent years building a real-world presence that extends far beyond a stream. He tours, he travels internationally, he shows up in person all over the world. He has a global fan base that exists outside of a laptop screen.
Agree.
And chose him long before they were standing in that field. He earned that reception through years of work that went beyond the internet. Rakai has not done that yet. In fact, he is doing the opposite. He does some pretty questionable things that a lot of people do not like. That is not an insult. It is just where he is in his career. The crowd at Rolling Loud felt the difference immediately. And
I say it, my nigga. You don't want to say it. This nigga problematic. This nigga's a YN. This nigga trash.
Responded accordingly. Rakai realized in real time that his fan base
say that
was
shit.
largely
Don't
kids
worry
at
about
home, watching TikTok clips of the exact moment he got booed. Not in Miami, not at Rolling Loud, at home. Now, Rakai was not the only streamer who had a bad day at Rolling Loud. Last year, Neon was there too, and his situation was arguably worse, because at least Rakai was a surprise. Neon was invited onto the stage directly by the artist himself, which meant he had every reason to think this was going to go well.
That nigga, that fat ass nigga. Hold on, that fat ass nigga.
Directly by the artist himself, which meant...
Oh, let me mute this real quick. Let's just watch this. Let's just watch this. In the age of 2026, we can have an obese rapper. Well, there's a lot of obese rappers. Shit, biggest obese rapper. There's a lot of obese rappers. But I would say, what's the word? Morbidly obese? What's the word I'm looking for? Unhealthy obese. There's a lot of unhealthy obese. I'm gonna go morbidly. I think that's the right word. But yeah, this would never fly in another era. But you never know. I don't know. Oh shit.
Is the car that way? Yeah, car's in the media area. No, the car. Yo, why do I keep hearing this, bro? Hold on, bro. Hold on, what is that? Hold on, wait. 1 second.
Neon, real name Rangesh, with over 397,000 followers on Kick, was invited onto the stage during Dave Blunt's set at Rolling Loud, California. He had an all-access pass for the whole event. He had been doing IRL content all weekend, conducting interviews backstage with LiAngelo Ball, NFL players Zay Flowers, and Dalvin Cook. He had even collaborated with Dave Blunt's on a prior stream where Dave played unreleased music. These two had a real relationship. Neon walked out onto that stage with what he probably thought was a legitimate reason to be there. The crowd started chanting "F Neon" before he could even do anything. Not boos, a coordinated chant, a specific, directed, collective decision from thousands of people.
I tried to talk to my friend who's performing.
Damn. That's kind of crazy, my nigga. That's actually kind of crazy, my nigga. Imagine you go to a friend rapper that you met, and going on stage and literally they saying, fuck you. I get the fuck off the stage.
Dave Blunts started laughing on stage. The timing of this made it even more pointed. N3On had recently been on a genuine public redemption arc. He had apologized publicly to multiple people he had made negative comments about, including Hasanabi. He had publicly stated that he was changing, maturing, and trying to
He did
grow as both
apologize.
a person and a creator.
But he called Castanet Mama, I think, a black baboon or a monkey. Yeah, I think he did that. I think he called Castanet Mama like a black monkey or something.
Rolling Loud was supposed to be part of that new chapter, showing up in real spaces, doing real content, and building something outside of just sitting behind a screen. And the crowd responded to that growth with a coordinated chant. Black Boy Max had a worse day than both of them combined. And the reason it was worse
because he had a set.
unlike Rakai and N3On, Max is genuinely trying to be a musician. This is not a streamer who hopped on stage for a check and a moment. Max has Spotify numbers. He has almost 2 million more monthly listeners than Ken Carson, which is not a small thing. He has made real collaborations with real artists. People
that's
who
big.
have actually sat
I didn't
down
know that.
and listened to his music defend it. His album has defenders. So the argument with Max is not that he does not belong in music at all. The argument is that Rolling Loud taught him something very specific about where he currently stands in the real world versus where he stands online. And it taught him in front of thousands of people who did not come ready to be kind about it. The crowd disrespected him during his set. They threw his own music back at him.
I like Black Boy Max. I don't listen to his music, but I like him because he's a producer. He does more than just rap. You know, he took the streaming shit, but yeah, this bad.
5-star. Oh, pussy. All the guys, kicks don't they survive.
And did not engage the way a crowd at a music festival is supposed to engage with a performing artist. And did not engage the
Pussy. All the guys,
and did not engage the way a crowd at a music festival is supposed to engage with a performing artist.
When I'm out of town, I'll be. When I'm out of town, I'll be. When I'm out of town, I'll be. Shit.
He kept going, getting more visibly
When I'm out of town, I'll be.
Ain't no way the crowd said nothing. Ain't no way the crowd said nothing. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way the crowd said nothing, my nigga. Hey, that's edited. Gotta be edited, my nigga.
When I'm out of town, I'll be. Shit.
He kept going, getting more visibly frustrated with every attempt, his voice becoming louder and more forceful as the crowd stayed completely quiet. Not a single person in that field finished the line. Not one. He realized in real time, on stage, in public.
I'll finish the line, bro. I'll be tripping, I'll be on one. No. Got a reality check, yeah. Oh.
That the people who had been telling him his music was hard in his stream chat were not standing in that field. The validation he had been receiving online did not transfer into a room full of people who did not come from the internet. He realized the bots in his chat calling his music a W were not real people with bodies and opinions. They were engagement. Then came the Northwest interaction. Backstage, Max met Northwest, Kanye's daughter, 12 years old. He told her North forever is fire. He said it directly to her face with full commitment.
She already going. She already went. Damn. North. Nice to meet you. I really like your new thing. North Forever, that's just fire. No cost. Nice to meet you.
And the translation of what he actually meant was obvious to every single person watching. That was not a genuine compliment from one artist to another. That was someone trying to use flattery as a door, angling for a connection to the West family that might carry weight in the industry. Maybe a feature, maybe a cosign, maybe just the ability to say that Ye's daughter knows who he is. North was polite. She said, "Nice to meet you." She shook his hand and she left. She was already walking away before the interaction had even properly settled. He had to turn around and act like the whole thing had not just played out exactly the way it did. Northwest, at 12 years old, carries more weight in the music industry through her name and proximity than Max does through actual output. She does not watch streamers. She sees clips here and there. In that interaction, he was the fan, not the peer. And the body language told the whole story before anyone even had to analyze it. Anyways, if you want more streamer news, like this video and hit the subscribe.
I mean, whatever. Whatever, my nigga. That at the end was all propaganda. that was whatever. But she making like fucking, or she making songs with like Lil Wayne's son, and they making fucking Playboy Cardi music. I don't know what's going on, but I think it was a good video. Shows you what reality is off the internet, and everybody isn't the same, and the energy isn't the same always, and it's different. And yeah, I'm gonna say that. Hey, bro, I'm about to be a rapper, nigga. You think they gonna boo me on stage? When I'm out of town, I be. When I'm out of town, I be. Oh, y'all don't fuck with me. Nobody gifted. Yeah. Put your thoughts in the comment section. What do you feel like about this video? Peace. I'm gonna watch one more, then I'm gonna get out of here. A quick one. I need a quick one. What should we end it? When I'm out of town, I be. When I'm out of town, I be. Alright, let's watch this. Let's end on some funny shit. Let's watch this. Andrew Dice Clay, 1987. Andrew Dice Clay, 1987 at Rodney Dangerfield. Let's see if this is funny.
I'll tell you, folks, this next gentleman comes from Brooklyn, okay? All right. And I guess the best way to describe him is to say he's the typical boy next door.
Okay.
Say hello to Andrew Dice Clay. Okay, here we go now. Hey, Andrew, hey.
Flick that shit. What's up? Hitting that shit.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Long came a Spidey, sat down beside, he said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?"
He say what? He say what's in a bowl, bitch? Did I get that out of that? I don't know. I'm getting a warning for this? Ain't no way I'm getting a warning for this. The YouTube trying to give me a warning for this? Why are you trying to give me a warning for this? How? What is this owned by? What is this copyrighted by? What the hell? That's crazy.
Jack and Joe went up the hill, both with $1.25. Joe came down with $2.50.
That's funny.
Little boy Blue. He needed the money.
Little boy Blue, he need the money. Alright, y'all gotta catch me up what that means.
Was an old lady lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, her uterus fell out.
Fuck.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Trim that pussy, it's so damn hairy.
Mary, quite contrary. Trim that pussy is so hairy.
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her old dog a bone. She bent over. Rover took over.
Rover took over.
One of her own, I don't know.
Rover took over.
Yeah, good old Mother Goose, remember her? I fucked her. That's unbelievable, huh? So is that the girl, huh? Yeah. How long you going with her? 4 months, huh? You cheating? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, sure.
That nigga definitely is.
Yeah, me too. You gotta be careful, you know, when you get a good one, because there's a lot of disease. You can't really cheat today. It's not like 4 or 5 years ago, where you could come home, lie with a straight face. They'd be like, where were you all night? Having coffee with the guys. No, you weren't. You were cheating on me. No, I was having coffee. Really? Yeah.
Tight shit.
Yeah, sure I was, honey. But if you do cheat on her, do yourself a favor. Wear one of those condiments. You know what I'm talking about?
Condiments.
Those things piss me off because they only come in one size. I mean, what a black guy's gonna do? Go for a fitting? Yeah, 3 feet, man. Extra pair, and I don't want to blow the roof off this sucker. Yeah.
I think so back then in 87 they didn't come in no size, so they came with different sizes in 87. I mean, they came with one size in 87. Now, you know, we got every size. We got small, we got micro, we got large, we got everything that you want, nigga. Micro. Nah, they ain't got no. I don't think they got a micro one. Nah, I don't think that even exists. Never mind. Nah, I just fucked my head up.
Think of the Chinese. Come on. Put a piece of gum on it.
Put a piece of gum on it. Put a piece of gum. He said, put a piece of gum on it. Nigga, that's funny. Your dick's so little, you can put a piece of gum on it. That's actually funny, bro. I can't lie. That hit. That's the best one so far.
All right, so you're going with a 4 months, huh? All right.
Put a piece of gum on it.
All right. Bottom line, you suck a good dick, yes or no? I mean, can she suck the chrome off a trailer and lay back with a beer afterwards? That's a lady, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, today they don't suck dick the way they used to. They dabble in it. They lay there, they flick it, they smack it. Oh, look at the way it jumps. You can sing and dance too, now suck my cock, honey. And you know they don't know what they're doing, because the minute they start, they got to look right into your eyes like...
Hey. They do. They still do that. Andrew. They still do that. They look right in your eyes. And you know that's their first time doing it because they want to see. They want to see, is it good or not?
It's like you're looking down at a golfer, you know? And it's like, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me. Suck my dick. Concentrate.
Concentrate.
What are they, orphans, honey? It's a 3-piece set. Work it, hone it. You can't party with the big boys. Don't show up.
Bruh.
I mean, they like us to go down on them.
Yeah.
Never see a vagina up close. It's frightening.
It's frightening.
It's like a haunted house down there. It's covered with shrubbery and weeds. You gotta cut through with a machete. And depending on their mood, sometimes they'll just lay there. Like you're not even in the room. You gotta check in with them. Honey, am I in the right ballpark? A little lower. Circle to the left. What are we, back in the truck in here?
That's funny. Hey, so in case I keep pausing because I don't want to get copyrighted because this shit looking like they about to. But hey, I learned when you grow up, get more mature. You feel me? Bush ain't no wrong with a little bit of bush. You feel me? Ain't no wrong with it.
Because once you go down there, this ain't no 5-minute trip. This is a weekend. And I'll tell you something, after 10 minutes, it gets boring, you know? That's why I wear a Walkman.
It's a Walkman. The fuck is a Walkman? Let me know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. I'm still live? I'm still good? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. And then they turn around and say I'm not sensitive. I don't understand that. My girlfriend, she's like, well, what about foreplay? I go, honey, didn't I smack you around already today? I like that once you're living with her, man. You'll hear things like, well, why do I always get the wet spot? Honey,
Okay.
be happy you're on the bed when I'm through with you. Look at the dog. He don't even have a pillow. He ain't complaining. So what if he'd had the same bowl? You got the fucking bed. I care about their needs. I mean, here, just tonight, we're a small group. I could tell you a story, right? Just tonight, this chick is sucking my dick, right? It's a cute story, believe me. And she's like,
my dick.
She's like, don't come in my mouth. I go, honey, I don't want to fuck up your hair. We're in a nice restaurant. I'm telling you, that's why masturbation is king.
Talk that talk.
You know it, I know it, so who we bullshitting, huh?
Yeah.
I screwed everything in the house when I was a kid. Didn't make no difference to me. Socks, gloves. My mother's got a mink coat that doesn't need a hanger anymore. You see what I'm saying to you? I remember my mother...
That's nasty, nigga. Just stick that shit on the wall.
Going, we're having liver tonight. Yeah, well, I had it last night, Ma. It was good. And where the Japanese coming from?
Hey, oh, what is going? Wait. Well, pause as soon as he said it. Hey, masturbation takes stress away, but don't do too much of it. That's when it get bad.
What is that? Didn't we drop 2 bombs on them a couple of years ago? What was in those bombs? Fertilizer? And they're the worst drivers. I mean, how do you drive with your eyes 3/4 closed, huh? You could blindfold these people with dental floss. You don't give them keys to a car.
You can blindfold these folks with dental floss. That's a crazy joke, nigga. That was crazy.
It's unbelievable what I see. I can't take it no more. I'm going out of my fucking mind. I mean, I go into these all-night, 24-hour convenience stores.
That was
they got
crazy.
people in there. People, things. These aren't even people. They don't even have a language, the things that work in there. You go in for soda, cigarettes. You're like, yeah, how much? How much? And they're like, and I'm like, you fucking geek. Where did they grow you, huh? What farm were you picked off of? I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the God's on. They should have one big sign at the airport that says, look, if you don't know the language, get the fuck
out of here, country. Big ass sign at the airport. If you don't know the language, get the fuck out of the country. Oh my god, this is good. 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 This nigga cooking. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga cooking. This is funny. This is funny. Good set. 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 Oh yes sir. Good set. 8 minutes. Wow, he killed that. In 8 minutes he did this. That is fucking a terrific fucking set, nigga. That's one of the legendary sets I've ever seen in 8 minutes, nigga. I'll tell you that. Wow. That was good. That was good, man. That was fucking good, man. Wow. Put in the comment section below what y'all want me to react to, nigga. I'll react to anything. Just put the shit below and I'll react to it. Bingo. So peace. Been here for a while. Been here for 3 hours now. So we'll call it wrap, y'all. Call it wrap, Seth. It's been a good stream. We did a lot today. Get back to posting videos on my channel. Consistency every day. Consistency is the key. And I'm going to get back to that. But I'm going to end the stream like I started it with this. So peace, y'all. And I hope y'all have a good day. Hope good night, really, because it's nighttime. So hope y'all have a good rest of y'all night. And I'll be back tomorrow because it's the NBA Finals. So I'm going to be reacting to the NBA Finals tomorrow. So, all right, y'all. Peace. Expect more videos.